spooky secret stream. Boo! It's still September, guys. But I have my Halloween costume picked out. What's up, guys? How's it hanging? Are my viewers even awake right now? Are they awake? Hi, Zapper the Yapper. You have, you started to post, Dress to Impress content and you're so excited? That's awesome. First, hi, Haven. Hi, guys. Guys, I'm sick. I am getting sick. I could do a karaoke stream, but I feel like I would just be coughing the entire time. So instead, I thought I would just talk to you guys, and then maybe we could react to some, like, videos or something like that. I thought that might be fun. Describe your guys' day in one word so far. Oh, it's ploppers. Got it. Got it. When Nix and Wubbs collab? I don't know. We've both been working a lot. Hopefully we do something again soon. We have a couple recordings that we haven't posted yet for YouTube videos with Happy. Do you remember me? Of course I remember you. Of course I remember you, ploppers. Oh my god. See, guys? I think I'm getting sick. What have you guys been up to today? And this weekend? Me and Paula are the future, you and Happy. What? Are we doing confessions today? Confessions? That sounds really spicy. We can do confessions. Also, I'm sorry you're sick. I hope you get better. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Okay, guys, give me your confessions. You had volleyball practice today? That's cool. A lot of my audience are, like, sporty, which is interesting because I am so uncoordinated and unathletic. But I'm glad I can live vicariously through you guys and you can do what I can't. It's your dad's birthday today? That's awesome. Happy birthday, Haven's dad. Happy birthday, Haven's dad. You're a football player? Yeah, I know you've mentioned that before. You guys are, like, super sports anime coded. And I'm super lay around, blow my nose, and eat chicken nuggets anime coded. That's my favorite genre of anime. Guys, what are your confessions? Confess your deepest, darkest secrets to me, and I will keep them secret while broadcasting them to a live audience. Live on stream. Yep. Your secret's safe with me. Hi, her moms. I'm sick, so we're just chilling here for a while. We might react to some spooky videos later. But for now, we're just hanging out and chatting. We might have some secret confessions from some people. Do you guys have any tea to spill? Any tea? Any deep secrets on your heart? I made Rule 34 before, said Haven. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. That's actually insane. What's that? Don't worry about it. Don't even worry your little head about it. Do not even trip. No. No, you're not searching it up. I made it many times, B. Hi, Paula. The gang's here. I'm sick, and we're spilling our secrets. We're spilling our deepest, darkest secrets. Do you have any secrets that you would like to get off your chest? I don't have a priest outfit, but this can be our confessional booth. Confessions with Nixon Oda. With Father Nixon Oda. I am the father. Oh my god. I keep wanting to sneeze. And also sneezing. And also my nose is running. While you guys think about your confessions, I'm loading up some... I have been having trans thoughts even though I'm not trans and not planning to be. What do you mean, trans thoughts? What does that mean? Valid, though. I used to have trans thoughts. There's too many different answers. I'm just gonna assume it's the sus one. Yeah. Good assumption. I've got some... Are you guys in the mood for some spooky videos? Interesting, Haven. You guys are crazy town. You guys are very crazy town. Not you, Haven, for that. I mean, Paula. And you for the other thing, Haven, but not for the MTF thing. But valid. How do you guys feel about watching a video called YouTubers that became murderers? Also, I'm becoming obsessed with the I saw the TV glow. What's that? We also have... Okay, Ploppers has a confession. Okay, so one day I was in school and I went to the bathroom and I heard a sound coming from the stall. It's not what you think. I opened the door and there was a full-ass cat. I will have to make this 2-part. Holy flip. Holy flip. One time in 6, some dude kept grabbing my ball sack. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry. That's not good. That's not good. Yes, me and Paula were actually discussing conspiracy theories last night. Interesting. We could also watch a conspiracy theory video. There's that conspiracy theory iceberg video. Let's see. Let's see. We got into a fight. I had him pinned, but the ref did something before I punched him in the face. Oh my god. And instead of bringing him to a teacher, I let him run loose and animal control was called. And to this day, 3 years ago, no one knows it was me and they were still trying to figure out who it was. That's crazy. You're like the Hannah Montana of cat locators. I was so scared I can't even lie about the conspiracy theories. Confession, not mine, but a girl got whooped in front of my school for having sex. What the flip? What the flip? Sick as a dog? Is that a phrase? Is that a phrase? Hi, hostile. Is that something that people say? I'm sick as a dog? Because if so, I'm definitely sick as a dog, considering that I'm a dog. Guys, these confessions are crazy. Hostile, we're confessing our deepest, darkest secrets. And then we're probably gonna, watch...
Suzanne Eaton was...
Then we're probably gonna watch YouTubers that became murderers. And probably some other videos, too. Okay, guys, this is getting too weird. Okay, guys, the chat's getting too weird. 3 girls in my grade got suspended because they got caught vaping. Interesting. I feel like that's very, like, school core. I feel like that used to happen in my school all the time. No. Haven, you're okay. I just... Oh, wait, not the girl getting pregnant. I pretty much meant a different message that I had read. Is that my favorite streamer ever? Said Alex Alex. Hi, Alex. It is. Anyway, I'm sick. I almost drank rat poison. Hi, Mario. We're confessing our deepest, darkest secrets. And I'm Father Nix with my dog ears open. Let me open them. Look, they're open. Look, they're open. Oh, now they're closed. Look. Open. Tell Paula to hop in the Twitch. Hello, Mario. Did I already say that? Does anyone... Mario and Alex and Hostel, do you have any secrets your heart is aching to spill alive on a stream? Can you elaborate that you almost drank rat poison, please? You can't just drop that and then not explain. I was walking through the hall and there was a fight, and instead of like breaking it up or filming crazy, I walked away and told someone, and they yelled at their friends, and 4 random people came up and joined. Reminds me of when I almost drank rubbing alcohol instead of my water when I was sick in bed. That's crazy. Guys, one time I had a soda can full of soda, and then I left the room, and then I came back, and then when I drank out of it, a cockroach was crawling in my mouth. So so that's my story. That was one of the most traumatizing things that's ever happened to me, I think. When I was like 8, I mistake rat poison for water. That's insane. My message was checked by the mods. Interesting. Did you guys like my cockroach story? I was on a Discord call when that happened. I drank the soda not knowing there was a cockroach alive in it. And then it was just crawling around my mouth, and I screamed and spat everything all over. And my friend was like, "What happened?" And I just dropped my headset, and started like pacing around, and like I put soap in my mouth, and I was just screaming in the background, and he was very concerned. All right, Haven, I'm not gonna read that out loud. Mario said, I don't really have secrets except maybe that I enjoyed K-pop Demon Hunters. That is a deep, dark secret, and you're valid for that. That's crazy, I Heart Moms. Guys, why are these so freaky? This is a family-friendly channel. At least with the children telling stories. Oh my god, another Paula follow from Paula. Why do you keep forgetting your Twitch login? It gives me more followers, I guess, every time you forget your Twitch login, because you make a new Twitch account. Plopper said, I was in bed one time and I saw a spider, but it was like on the wall, so I ignored it, but I woke up to something tickling me, and then when I woke up, the spider was crawling on me. Ah! So I grabbed my... To be continued. Hostel. Took a final exam where I had a camera on me. It was during COVID and didn't catch the hidden compartment. I hated that teacher. Wait, what? Didn't catch the hidden compartment? What do you mean by that? Like you got caught for cheating or something? Mario, I'm a fairly stoic guy, so surprise most. That's funny. I think it's valid for stoic people to like things like that. My dad is a pretty stoic person to where when he meets people, he's like, hey. And he's just like very like, I don't know how to describe it. not cold, but kind of cold to new people. But he did cry at the last episode of iCarly when he watched it with me, so there's that. Wild work. Textbook and hit myself in the head multiple times, and then I broke the wall throwing my textbook at the wall. Oh my gosh. That's a valid reaction to a spider crawling on you. Alex, I know I have many stories, but I don't remember. I heard moms. Me and my friends act gay around each other's jokes. Hey man, I stole a lot of my life. I stole my teacher's... What? In the second grade? My secret is no one in my family knows I have a girlfriend. That is pretty crazy. That's pretty secret. And unfortunately a common secret for LGBT people to have. I'm not gonna say one of them because it's that bad. Hidden sticky notes. Oh, teacher was awful, felt no good. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, hidden sticky notes, classic camera COVID exam strat. I feel like if I taught, though, I would just let people have sticky notes. Like, why am I really trying to force them to have a horrible time, you know? Just get them to learn in a different way that isn't ruining their life. My confession is I'm unlabeled. Interesting. But the worst part was that the spider was like an inch long. That sounds really bad. Yeah, my dad would be mad if I said that, but my mom wouldn't mind. My dad says that I'm going down the wrong path and sick for wanting a woman. That's really horrible for him to say. I'm sorry that he said that to you. Just know that just because it's your dad doesn't mean that he's like the holy grail of wisdom, or that like his word means any more than like some random person on the street saying that. Like, I get that would be hurtful, but it's easy to take what your parents say like more seriously because it's your parents. But I would say try to just look at it as if it's like a random person. At least that's what I would do. Just trying to kind of detach from that because they have their own issues going on. I was one of 3 that passed that class, said Hostel. That's crazy. Yeah, they do not sound like a good teacher. Sorry, I'm just catching up on the chat after I went on my spiel. Paula said, I have a big crush on my friend, but she's straight and no one knows. Oh my god. My reaction to that. My confession is that I'm black. Thank you for confessing that secret to us. Mario said, he sounds like me except for iCarly. Although I did cry when Optimus Prime died in the original movie. Interesting. I haven't seen Optimus Prime. Heart moms, that's wrong. He's just support you. Yeah. Alex said, no, yeah, I know. I don't take what he says to heart at all. Learn not to care what he says. That's good. That's very good. Haven said, fuck your dad, man. I promise people I would support you. That's very aggressive, but I get the sentiment. Okay, this needs advice. I'm well gay, but I think my friends are homophobic and they're always making gay jokes and I don't know how to get rid of them. BRB, guys, I gotta finish cleaning. Okay, Alex. Oh my god, I keep needing to sneeze. They might be like that because they're like being annoying kids that kind of are just like repeating what they hear. So maybe they don't actually feel that way towards gay people. And if they do, then you don't need those people in your life because you just need people that accept you for who you are. Even if you realize you're not that way, at least you would like to have the option to explore yourself, you know? I love my friend. She's so sweet and awesome. I want to kiss her, cuddle, and love her, but she's trans. I want her, but she's online. Online relationships can work. Me and Wub started as an online relationship, and now look at us. Now we want to kill each other 24/7. What was I gonna say? Sorry, I'm like, I think my sickness is getting worse. I'm like low-key zoning out. Yeah. I thought I had another response to someone. I'm trying to think. follow your dreams. Never give up. I want to meet her one day. She lives in Jamaica. I swear one day I'll fly her to America. I want to confess. That would be cool. That would be really epic. But they literally terrorize and harass the one person who has a boyfriend and is a boy. I'm always just telling them to ignore him, but they won't. That's really messed up. I don't think those are the kind of people you want to hang around. And you might want to tell someone because it might be like worse than you think. I think you should, or maybe you should talk to the person who has a boyfriend and try to like make him feel better about it. Although I don't know, he might associate you with that group who's like bullying him. But you might want to tell like a trusted adult. Oh my god. But what do you mean you married a 6th grader but not really? I'm very confused. Guys, these confessions are pretty wild. Oh my god. Thank you for blessing me. Help, I logged out of my Twitch account and then logged in with a random email. Paula, you keep losing your Twitch account and then following me from a new one. And I can't verify it. You need like 3-minute mail or whatever it's called. I'm atheist. Said Haven. Interesting. Also valid. Thank you, Mario, for blessing me as well. These rotten people who get me sick all the time. I'm a bit autistic. I barely meet the line. Oh my god! Join the club, I Heart Moms. Did you see my autism stream? Thank you. Why is this happening to me? Plover said I did talk to him and I told him about me and I just don't know how to get rid of them and he told me it's fine, I don't care, and then I can hang with them. Yeah, but it might still like bother him a little. I don't know. Also, that sounds like literally the plot to a show or something, like a drama. But I don't know. I think you should let someone know that they're doing that to him because that's really messed up and they can intervene. You shouldn't have to be the one to intervene like an adult should. Sorry, I don't, that's really not good, Paula. I'm not trying to laugh. I'm not laughing at that. I'm just like, I don't know if you know how bad that is. And I'm not trying to make you like have a breakdown, but like that's definitely grooming and abuse. Just so you know. That's not really like a boyfriend. That's like an abuser. I do now. I didn't before. Yeah. I'm sorry you went through that. Babe. Sorry you went through that, Paula. Hi, Aname. We're making confessions. We're doing confession hour. Thank you guys for the follow. Wait, did multiple people follow me? Oh, it was Haven too and Paula. Thank you, Gasman C. Dot, for the follow. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Yeah, Zapper, that sounds like literally like a drama, like it's like a series. We're doing confessions, guys. Does anyone have more confessions? It's gotten crazy, it's gotten dark, it's gotten what else? What other adjective? Shocking. It's gotten neutral. It's okay, he disappeared a long time ago. That's good. I'm glad he's not in your life anymore, Paula. Confession, I cook too much food sometimes. Join the club. I Heart Moms joined the autism club because I scored so high on the online autism test, and now you're joining the cooking too much food club. I feel like when I try to cook a lot of food at once, that's always when it's like a disaster. Like I always oh my god, I'm zoning out with my sick brain. I'm sick in the head. Like I always, like whenever I make a large portion of food, I try to like experiment with something new, and then it like is all horrible. I have to cook food in little amounts and not get too crazy. Illegal? It's gotten illegal? Yeah, it's gotten illegal. And you share with your family? That's cool. Confession, I have a big back? That's valid. Yeah. Yeah. My brain is fuzzy. Maybe it's... Guys, I'm sorry. I might have to blow my nose live on cam. I might have to blow my snot. I'm sorry if I'm breaking the YouTuber... That I'm breaking the VTuber boundary of having to be a cute anime girl. I'll mute my mic so you don't hear my snot. Hold on. Okay. I snotted. Confession. I made a deal with my dad that if I finish an 11-ounce steak, I get a 20, but he ordered a 16-ounce and I finished it without a problem. Steak is really fire. That makes sense. My biggest confession is that I can eat 5 Chipotle bowls and still be hungry. I know for a fact that's not true. I know for a fact that's not true, Paula. I've had a lot of Chipotle bowls in my day, and unless you mean the kid size, there's no way. I'm not trying to shame you, but I don't know if I believe you. Maybe I just get a really big Chipotle bowl every time I go. Eye boogers? No, Mag, no! No, not eye, no! Not eye boogers. They always say I have eye boogers. Zapper, I think Nick from Zootopia is low-key fine. I feel like a lot of people, specifically gay people, think that Nick from Zootopia is hot. What do you guys think? Mario said, I tend to make large amount of food, usually barbecue, so that I can have it through the week. That sounds fire. That's a really good idea. Nix breathes. W Nix, thanks. Like, genuinely finishable in 3 minutes. I get it, though. Whenever I get a Chipotle burrito, I think I start, like, heavy breathing and, like, eating really fast. A Chipotle just does something to me where I'm like, I like become ravenous. I've been making these like, there's this like nutritionist on YouTube who makes these like salad bowls with guac, but then you like eat it with a chip, and I thought that was the best idea ever. You just put it in your little veggie chopper and then it like does it all for you. So I've been eating those a lot, but I kind of want to get into crock pots or Instapots. I have an Instapot, and I kind of want to get into like throwing a bunch of meat in there with like a broth and like letting it stew for 8 hours, especially for fall. I feel like I would really enjoy that. I also really need to get the people in my life to watch Over the Garden Wall, because that's a very fall show, and I love that show so much. I'm addicted to anime. I'm addicted to saying 6-7. You will be burned at the stake. Yes, bro, I eat a bowl without breathing or drinking, and I just devour it. I also used to do that with, like, SpaghettiOs as a kid. Like, I just would not chew them. Like, I feel like I could win a SpaghettiO eating contest easily. I could be, like, a competitive SpaghettiO eater because I can just, like, swallow them down without chewing it. I could just, like, drink a can and be like, okay, next can. No time to feel full. What about the shell soup? You mean, like, what is it? Like, wedding soup or something? Or minestrone? Confess I'm not holy in any way. Love it up, let it get it up. At the body shop. Do it a little holy. Okay, hear me out, Venom. I don't think I can hear you out. I don't think I can hear you out on that one, actually. I don't know about that one. But this is a safe space. Oh my god, hi, Happy. Blow it up, let it get up. Let the body up. Happy, we're doing confessions. Do you have a confession to make? It's gotten crazy in here. Okay, Paula's search history we saw before. That sounds terrifying. Hear me out, Shaggy. Hmm. I'm trying to put a picture of Shaggy on screen. I ended a 2-year relationship. We had a heart-to-heart and she didn't want to be intimate anymore. I didn't mind that because that wasn't what our relationship was about. Interesting. Whoa, wait, the confessions are coming in so fast. They're coming in so fast. Oh my god, why can't I put Shaggy on screen? I'm sorry, Hostel, that was like a genuine... that was like a genuine confession, and I just went over it. I'm sorry. I think it's good that you know what you need and want. Here he is. Okay, let me read up really quick. IR Bomb said, hear me out, Bonnie FNAF 1. Paula said I could just be a competitive eater in general. I eat everything fast, and I, like, just don't chew to swallow. I feel like I could as well. I would probably throw up, but, like, I could do it. Confession, your salmon wasn't all bad. I know! I know! That's why I wanted to ban you all. Because my salmon ingredients were really good. It's really amazing if I just didn't defrost it properly, but it's usually really good. It's a genuine recipe. Okay, it's better than I can cook, even if it did look like vomit. It looked like vomit because I didn't stir it properly. Guys, what do you think about Happy's Hear Me Out right there? We'll do Hear Me Outs. Where I drew the line was that after 2 years, she said she was disgusted with herself after the times we were intimate, and that her relationship with me got in the way with her relationship with God. Wow. That sounds like she has a lot of things to work through. Like, it sounds like that's not really your fault. It sounds like she maybe has, like, some religious guilt around, intimate things. Like, I didn't grow up super religious, but, I've heard that, like, people can be, like, think that they're horrible for having, like, sexual feelings or something like that, especially girls who grow up in, like, a purity culture, where they think that, like, wanting anything like that or doing anything like that is, like, unpure. So that sounds like a her issue and not a your issue. And also that I've heard, like, very, very kind of, like, religious people, but in, like, an unhealthy way, say that, like, oh, their relationship with God always needs to be above their partner and stuff. So I don't know. It sounds like she was going through something. Okay, Haven said, hear me out. Search up Ninshino Watari from Danganronpa Tetra Pink. Salmon. I'll tell the salmon story in a second. Isabel from Animal Crossing. She's really pretty. She's really cute. But she is a dog. But I'm a dog, so, you know. Okay, I'll look up the Danganronpa character in a second. Okay, Happy wants to tell his confession on stream. I'm gonna open the Discord. He's gonna dip after that because he's cooking. But he wants to tell his confession over voice. Hello? Happy? Happy?
Wait.
Oh, no. Okay, I can hear you now.
Okay, are you guys, am I ready to share the interesting confession?
Yes.
Okay, Father, forgive me for I have sinned. So let's get started, right? So, let's go back in time to when I was like, how old was I actually?
I think I was like 8 or 9. Okay. Just in case.
Okay. Okay, I was like recording. 8 or 9, right? Okay, I'll restart. Let's go back in time to when I was around 8 or 9, right?
Okay.
It was around the winter. It was a very cold winter too. Like that winter, it was snowing all the time, I remember. Mm-hmm. And my mom, she was going on a trip to Puerto Rico because of some family issues. It wasn't a fun trip, so I had to stay behind, and I was staying with my aunt. Mm-hmm. At the time, I had a turtle. A little turtle, like one of those turtles that people sell on like the side of the road. And I had one of them. I named it Izzy. Or no, I'm lying. That's my sister's current turtle's name. I named it Shelly. Uh-huh. That was the name of that turtle.
Cute.
I made it an Instagram account and everything. I love that turtle, right?
Yeah.
It was so cute. So then, like, you know, I stayed with my aunt. Everything was fine, you know. Took care of Shelly. You know, I posted some pictures on the turtle's Instagram account. Uh-huh. Now, my mom comes back. She picks me up. I go home, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I'm unpacking, like, okay, I'm finally home. I'm so happy. 12 a.m. hits. I'm looking around my room. Something's missing.
Oh, no.
Wait a minute. Where's Shelly? Maybe I left it at my aunt's house. So, the next morning. Wait, no, but then I had a bad feeling in myself because I was like, wait, no, I think I remember bringing it from my aunt's house. So I wake up early next morning before anyone does. And I go to my mom's car.
I'm in my mom's car.
Shelly is frozen in a block of ice in the back seat. It does not end there. Me not wanting my mom to know that Shelly had passed due to my incompetence, I brought the tank back inside, set it on my desk where it normally always is, and that's where it sat for 3 days.
Oh my
until
god.
my mom came in, found its bloated body,
Oh!
and
Oh
was
my
like, "Oh, you probably overfed it." To this day, she does not know that Shelly passed due to my incompetence, and I left her in the back of a freezing car,
Oh my god.
and she got cryogenically frozen.
Oh my god. She's like Walt Disney's head.
What does chat have to say about this so far? Am I getting canceled?
Yeah, you're getting canceled. They said, what the fuck? What the hell? Why poor Shelly? Oh, sad face. What the fuck? Also, for that entire story, I just had a photo of Shaggy on the screen.
I just want everyone to know, and I want it to be very clear, the age that I was at the time. I was 8 or 9.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe if I want to be more generous, I'll say 6 or 7. But
6, 7.
but
sorry,
I'm a changed man. Okay.
Yeah.
I have not left to any. Oh, and another smaller confession. Apparently, I had another turtle when I was even younger, like 2 or 3 years old, and I just threw it out of a window. But that's another story to tell.
Why?
I don't
Why? know. Oh my god.
Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed my confession.
Wait, I have 2 stories. One is the story of all my hamsters, which you already know, so you don't have to be here for that. But can I tell you another story before you leave?
Okay, yes. Let me rinse out this fork really fast so that your stream doesn't hear the water, and then I'm...
Okay. Hi, Chiaki.
Oh, I think it's still here. Hold on. I'm trying to mute with my nose. Hold on, chat.
What is with this guy in Turtles? Dude, I know. Don't let him near the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Don't let him near... trying to think of a name. Leonardo? Is that a Ninja Turtle?
Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael, Michelangelo.
Guys, it's a red flag that he knows the names of them. Don't let him near them.
I've already gotten 2 down. 2 more to go.
Oh no. Imagine if you had 4 different turtles that died and they were all named after Ninja Turtles.
Holy shit. Wait, I think I might need to go back in time.
Yeah. I remember that. It just might. Okay. Can I tell you a story about my family?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay. So, sometimes my family's a little weird. I'm gonna preface
okay, what a great way what a great and concerning way to start off.
I mean, I'm a VTuber, right? It kind of comes with the territory. But like, okay, so this was not my immediate family. This was my extended family, and I heard about this. So this did not affect me personally, but I just think it's a crazy story. So, my uncle, who was really cool growing up, he was like really chill. We would actually watch iCarly together. I just mentioned iCarly, but we would watch iCarly together, and he would babysit me, and I have like fond memories of him. When he was a child, he got a pet.
Turtle?
No, not turtle. I think it was guinea pig, hamster, something like that. Oh boy,
guinea pig / hamster stories. Never.
Well, I have a bunch more to tell after this, but you've already heard them. Okay, so, sorry, someone just says something in chat. Someone in chat just said, I had a little pet chick when I was little. Lesson learned, learn where you sit. I miss you, chicken nuggets.
Oh my god. Someone also said the happy list after I named all the names, which is crazy.
Okay, so,
Sorry, the bomb went
that's
off.
crazy, Zapper. No, that's insane. No, my uncle is
Oh
still
my
really
God.
cool. He's really cool. Anyway, okay, so what was I gonna say? Okay, so he had like I'll just say guinea pig. He had a pet guinea pig when he was little. It might have been a hamster. I'll say hamster. He had a pet hamster, and he was like a very tiny child. I think he was like 3 or like younger. So he like couldn't care for this hamster himself, but I believe that he was like told that it was his to care for. Maybe he was like 4, I don't know. But I think like his family was slightly going to help him take care of it, but he forgot about it and I think it like passed away or something at some point. But my extended family, like, they got rid of the hamster. They just like didn't tell him that it passed away, but instead of like just eventually telling him that, they replaced the hamster with a stuffed fake hamster and put it in the cage. So, and like my uncle like eventually remembered the hamster and was just like, I love my hamster, and would just like look at the cage and see like the stuffed hamster and just think that was his hamster. And my extended
After
family,
like a year of forgetting that it even exists in the first place.
yeah, and then so my family, because they were being insane, they would put little crackers in there. They would be like, oh, we're feeding your hamster. And then in the middle of the night, they would like take bites out of the crackers and then like put them back, so that like my uncle would just be like, oh, my hamster's eating his crackers. And they'd be like, yeah. And then one day they were like, I think that they were trying to troll him more about it because it was like an inside joke with everyone else except for my uncle. And then they were like
bullying him over his dead hamster.
Yeah. And then they were like, I think one day they were like, oh no, like, why isn't your hamster moving? Oh no, look, he's done.
Wait, so they went through the effort of replacing this hamster so that the uncle doesn't find out this hamster is dead,
Yeah.
to then explicitly point out the fact that the hamster might be dead to the uncle.
Well, no, it wasn't so that he wouldn't think it wasn't dead. It was so that they could troll him by putting a fake hamster.
Whoa, that's even worse.
Or maybe it was both. I don't know. But then they were like, oh no, your hamster, what happened? And then my uncle was like, oh my god, my hamster. And then they were like, it's not fucking real, you dumbass. And then they like took out the stuffed hamster. We're like just showing him that it was stuffed, and he was like, like he was like shocked to his core.
That is actually insane.
And yeah, I don't know if that like affected him long term, or like or like
he's like gonna be up. He was up like for nights after all that happened, wondering when the hamster was real and when it wasn't.
Yeah, he's like he's trying to think like, was it ever real?
he's like having dreams and like visions of the hamster using its like little running wheel, and like, I swear I saw it move.
Yeah, but he was just like too young to be like, I can logically know that I haven't seen my hamster moving. It's just, but they would also move it around the cage. So like one morning it would be like on the right side, and then they would like in the middle of the night move it to the left side, so that like he would also think it was like moving around at night. But yeah.
That is an insane amount of dedication.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's like mental warfare, I think.
So.
Also, I once again love the fact that Shaggy's stuck throughout this entire story.
Yeah, he's here for the long run. There was also a time. Oh wait, no, I can't tell that story. Just kidding.
Oh my god.
But I'll tell you later.
Now we want to know even more.
No, I know. I can't tell that story. And then I have my hamster stories. Do you want to be here for that, or should
this
I?
is for the first one because I don't remember any of them actually.
Okay, so I had Nick's hamster better watch out, said Haven. Um, and then I Heart Mom said they have a dark story. Interesting. We can also hear a dark story. Shaggy's very amused, said Mag. Yeah, he loves this. He loves hearing this. Shaggy looks like a failed abortion, said Zapper.
Oh my god,
I guess
no,
they're
he
not listening
doesn't.
to you. Hear me out, Happy.
What? Shaggy's so hot.
Yeah, zoinks. Wait, I'm not agreeing with you. I just said I'm just like supporting you.
Oh, so you don't agree?
No, I don't think so. But I think you're
What?
valid. Okay, I had 4 hamsters, and they all died in mysterious ways when I was a child. So, the first hamster. Okay, let me think. The first hamster died of diabetes somehow. Rest in peace, Whiskers. Rest in peace, Whiskers.
Rest in peace, Whiskers.
Yeah.
Died of being a fat ass.
No, not a fat ass. It was well, not that you have to be a fat ass to have type 2 diabetes, but it was like the type 1 where she was just born that way. But
Unfortunate.
Yeah, but she what was I gonna say? She like, you know those hamster water bottles? Like that are like the mini water bottles, but they're still like pretty big.
Yeah.
They're like the size of a normal water bottle. She would go through one of those in literally like 5 minutes. Like she would just like suck it down, like the entire thing, which is insane for their like tiny hamster mouths. Also, Happy's muting and unmuting, so I think he might be busy with something, but I'll continue this for you guys. Average American hamster. Fucking big back, said I heard mom's no. So, okay, so, she would drain one of those water bottles, and then, like, we didn't know why and what was happening, and then she just died one day. Rest in peace, Whiskers. And then, I forgot the preface of all of this. Hi, Happy.
Hamster stories?
Yes, I forgot the preface of all this, which was that we bought one hamster from Petco thinking that it was a boy, and then one night it just gave birth to a bunch of hamsters, which is how I got all these hamsters. So it was a girl.
You're like, well, I mean, I have room for error.
Yeah. And then we were originally gonna sell them, but I was like, no, I love them, and then we ended up keeping them. But yeah, okay, so Whiskers, and then one of them got like really buff and started punching the other hamsters. Also, I think one of the tiny babies
Wait a minute.
I kinda glossed over that.
Wait, was there a gym in your fucking hamster cage? What do you mean it got buff?
Because it had like just the wheel, but it would also like climb a lot, and it had like big muscles. So like we originally had, her name was Rosie, but we found out that was a boy too. But
Someone in chat, I task you with photoshopping a hamster on top of like a ripped guy.
Yeah.
Just so that we can have a vision of what this is.
Yeah, then they start having baby mukbangs. That was what I was gonna say. I think one of the tiny baby hamsters may have disappeared and gotten eaten by the mom because I think it was so tiny that it was able to squeeze out of the bars of the cage, and my mom woke up one day and she just saw a baby hamster, like without any fur because they were like just newborn, like crawling on the bathroom floor. She picked it up with a spoon so that it wouldn't get like the human scent on it, but we think that the mom might have ate it anyway because we like counted again and we were like, weren't there like 5 or something? But yeah. My turtle ate 4 goldfishes in one night. I hate turtles. Oh my god, my cousin's dog ate her goldfish because her goldfish jumped out of the bowl, and then the dog like caught it in his mouth, and she saw it happen. Anyway. Okay, so yeah, okay, so The other one was like buff, and it was bullying and like biting the other hamsters, so we had to separate them. And then Rosie, the buff one, just kind of like died one day. I don't know what happened, but
What?
we don't know like the cause, but it was like really buff. And then the next one, the mom also died. She just started like bleeding out of her butt hole.
Whoa.
So we didn't know like why. We took her to the vet and like got medicine for her to take, so we had to like shoot this medicine down her throat, but it did not work and she died. And then the last one is the most crazy one. Miss Bucket was her name. And she was awesome. She would like do all these like, she got slightly buff too, not as buff as Rosie, but she was like, she would do like gymnastics where she would climb all the way to the ceiling of the cage and be hanging off, and then like do like a backflip and like land down. Or she would like just
what?
like
What are these superhero hamsters you had?
Maybe like backflip is an exaggeration, but she would like spin and then like fall down, or she would just like climb to the top of the ceiling and then like land on her back and be completely fine. And it was like a big drop.
I'm just waiting for like, and then the 5th hamster I got, I remember our building was burning down and it saved me and my family from the fire.
But then it died from
but then
smoke
it also
inhalation.
died.
And I saw the light leave its eyes.
We went back inside of the house once it was all over and just saw a sad charred body.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
That's a very old callback. I don't even know if you remember that.
Is it?
Yeah, I don't even think that's a stream callback. Okay, I won't get into it then, but
oh, okay. Next she's fucking Spider-Man said this is not real, said Maggie. This is completely real. Well, the fire story was a joke, but not this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the fire story was real. The other ones were the jokes.
Yeah. But yeah, okay, so the last one, Miss Bucket, the one that would do gymnastics, and she would like run all the time. One day while I was at school, so this is all secondhand I've heard from my mom, but her intestines fell out of her butthole.
Mm-hmm.
So like she was just sitting there with like her intestines hanging out of her butthole, and then but she was still like okay, but it's just her intestines.
So I don't think that's okay.
So my mom, while I was at school, she like took the hamster to the hamster ER, which I think was hundreds of dollars, by the way. I can't believe she spent $100 on my hamster. Okay, so for Miss Bucket to have like an emergency surgery. So I was at school not knowing all this was happening, and they did an emergency surgery where they surgically inserted her intestines back into her body. And they put her under like anesthetic, so she was like out for this. And then they were about to bring her home, and then as they were leaving, her intestines fell out again. So they were like so they were like, we just gotta put her down.
I just got money paid to get this done.
Yeah, so they were like, we just gotta put her down. So there was more money to put her down. Like she paid for the surgery and then they had to put her down. But I have her paw prints in a Christmas tree ornament, just like they do for dogs. I have her tiny hamster paw prints in like a thing that I put on my Christmas tree every year. I should show you guys that one time. Not one of those
hamsters got a happy ending.
No. They have to be careful because they can rupture. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I should really show you guys that Christmas tree ornament so that you know that this is all real, because I truly have her paw prints in a Christmas tree ornament from that. And then my mom just told me this on the way home from school in the car. She just told me the entire story of what just happened.
Casually?
Yeah, and I was like, holy shit.
Hamster's organs.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? And she's gone.
You're never seeing her again.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was how my day went. How was school?
Yeah, I tried to save her, but we just couldn't. Anyway, so
I did actually save her. And I was bringing her back home. Everything was perfectly fine. And then they fell out again. So
yeah,
life.
Yeah, crazy, huh? Anyway, so do you want to?
You're sobbing in the backseat.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, holy shit. I was
Oh
really,
my
really
God.
upset. I think I like cried for several hours after that.
I somehow do not remember the hamsters or that story at all.
That's crazy. That's the craziest one with the intestines.
Yeah, I somehow don't remember it. That is insane that it happened twice. If I
That's
had a nickel, you
crazy.
know?
Paula said she put the buff hamster in the Discord.
Did you? That's fast
Okay,
turnaround
here.
times.
I'll put it on screen. Let's
Yeah,
see.
so that you guys can get a real like image of what the hamster looked like.
Yeah.
Because that is actually what the hamster looked like.
Yeah, hold on.
Did this buff hamster give the other hamsters wedgies and shove them in lockers and stuff?
I don't know. Okay, here's the amazing thing Paula did. Here, I'll send it to you in case you're not on my stream.
Oh no, I saw it in the server.
Oh, okay.
Looking at it, it's awesome.
This is basically what my hamster looked like. Okay, well guys, that's my hamster stories.
Anyone new who joins the stream is just gonna be like, "What the fuck is going on here?"
Yeah, there was like someone scrolling through Twitch. Oh, what's going on here? Anyway, her intestines fell out of her butthole. And she was put under anesthesia.
I just imagine someone scrolling through Twitch and having to do like a double take. Like, wait, what? What was that?
Mag said, "Oh my God, this is Miss Bucket." No, this is not Miss Bucket. This is Rosie. Rosie was the really buff one. Not one, not two, not three, not four, but 5 fucking hamsters. Yes, I heard. Wait, what was I gonna say? Oh, another detail is that when all of this went down, I lived in an extremely cold environment that would get to like, with wind chill, I think literally like 40 degrees below zero. And my dad, like, I was like trying to hold a hamster funeral. So I like put the hamster in like a shoebox and put like some of the hamster food in there and stuff and like little things. And then I made my dad shovel into the frozen ground in like below 40 degrees cold winter.
Oh my God.
And he was like so annoyed. And then to like bury this hamster and hold the funeral. And it was like him shoveling in the ground. And I was like, "Do you want to say any words?" Do you have a few words to say? Like holding my hamster. And he was like, "I'm good." I don't have anything.
Like, that is, you know,
Yeah.
that experience to build you.
No,
it built you
it
into
is.
what you are now.
This is who I am.
Yeah.
Honestly,
And
my
it is because of
VTuber
that
looks a little
experience.
like Rosie the hamster as well. Not the buffness, but the color scheme. Of the like, she was like this color brown in my hair and ears. I'm just as
Next
buff
stream-
IRL though.
Next stream, you're gonna use like a buff Nyx avatar and be like, "Hey guys, Rosie here."
My hamster was reincarnated into my body. Oh my God.
Maybe that's what you should be for Halloween.
No, I'm a witch.
No, you should just be Rosie.
Hamster stories fixed my sickness. Oh yeah, they did.
That's awesome.
I don't feel super sick anymore. Maybe Miss Bucket lives on within me. Hi Haven, you missed my hamster stories. Okay,
They were great.
I'm gonna stop the
TLDR,
recording.
Nyx doesn't know how to raise hamsters.
Yes, I do. I was only 9 years old. It wasn't my fault. No, it wasn't my fault. They really
5
just
chances.
started. Also, they're only supposed to live for like 2 years. We found out she was a hamster
That's
all
fair.
along. Oh God, my sickness came back.
Oh God. Bless you.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm glad I joined the streams and Chiaki. Thanks, Chiaki. Join our Discord server if you want to.
Yeah, if you want to hear more,
Self-promo.
more horrifying.
Yeah,
pet
more
stories.
awesome stories. Here you go. What was I gonna say? Okay, they're asking. I'm gonna stop the recording. Okay, they're begging for. Wait, oops! I pressed the wrong button. Okay. You should be Miss Bucket and have face intestines from your behind. Oh my god. Too soon.
Wild idea.
Too soon. Years later.
Wasn't that like 50 years ago?
Yeah. Okay, they want Venom, hear me out, and they want Watari Ninshino.
Well, no, I was gonna say I have no idea who both of those people are, but I do know who Venom is, and I'm kind of hearing you out, chat. But
you're hearing out Venom?
I'm hearing them out, but I will be departing now. It was
okay.
It was nice hearing your horrifying pet stories and sharing my story.
Yeah, I loved it.
You loved it. Okay,
I did. I loved it.
Was your favorite part when you realized that it was
turtle froze to death?
Frozen in the backseat,
like Walt Disney's head? Yeah. I thought at first when you said that, I didn't picture just a turtle freezing to death. I pictured it was like literally in a giant block of ice, like a.
Well, I mean, like, because the water was high, so when I say it was literally frozen, like in a thing of ice, it genuinely like if it wasn't in the cage, like if I took that block of ice out of the cage, it'll just be like a genuine like ice block with a turtle in the middle.
That's crazy.
And its eyes were kind of like gold. I have like a very vivid image of that turtle. It kind of scarred me a bit, but also I didn't want to get caught, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna deal with this dead turtle body on my desk for 3 days.
That's so sad that you were like, I don't want anyone to know that I accidentally left my turtle. You felt so guilty inside.
So I just let its corpse rot on my desk.
No.
Right on the top of my desk where I was daily playing games, by the way.
No, that's crazy. That's like in a horror movie when like someone dies and they can't deal with the death, so they just like sit next to the body for a long time.
That's like, literally what happened.
Yeah, in like what is it? What's that movie with like the doll, not the dollhouse. It's like it's a really famous movie where like that girl's head hits the pole and she dies.
Oh, Hereditary. I haven't watched it, but I know. Yeah.
And well, okay, you know that scene, so I guess it's not really a spoiler, but
I also know how the whole movie goes. I want to watch it, but I've already watched like multiple videos about it.
But after she dies, he can't deal with her dying, so he just like drives home and just like sits there with her corpse in the car next to him. And like,
oh my god,
yeah, it's like it's dark. That was you with your turtle.
I mean, yeah, I guess it's kind of similar.
Yeah. Oh, that's so sad. That made me have a visceral reaction. I
gotta leave you guys on that note.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Okay, bye. Oh my god, he's gone. All right, guys. We're doing Venom. I should clean my freezer. You should. What if there's a turtle in there? You never know. Let's see. Okay, guys, not saying this is me. Someone's hear me out is Venom. What do you guys think? He's already on the stream, Zapper. He's there. And then I'll do Watari. Don't worry. Do we agree with the Venom hear me out? 5 out of 10 said Haven. Okay, interesting. Okay. I think he's too scary for me. What that tongue do said hostile. Yeah, I think that would be the main appeal. I think kind of smashed. Sachiaki. That's a bad pick, but still. Damn. Put up Bonnie from FNAF. Slimy. Yeah, I think his teeth and eyes are too scary for me. I think I would pass. He's kind of hot said happy. You guys are so freaky deaky, but valid, because this is a safe space. That's a bad pick. Do a better one. They already agreed with you. They already agreed with you, Zapper. Can you do Watari from Danganronpa instead of Tsuno? Okay. It's the personality and the I will protect you complex and the voice. Okay, interesting. And the body. And everything about him. Okay, it's him. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's see. Next, okay. Watari Danganronpa Tetro. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay, we have Watari from Danganronpa Tetro, which I've never played. How do we feel about this one? I think she's pretty. I think she's pretty. I feel like this Danganronpa design looks way different. Is this like a fan-made game? Okay, hear me out. A cockatrice, trust me though. Smash, said Chiaki. I feel like she's pretty. Is this... I'm gay, so pass. Is this a... said Zapper. Is this a fan-made? Interesting. Woman kisser right here, said Paula. Me as well. I too am a woman kisser. Okay. We got Watari. Everyone said smash. Wait, Bonnie? From FNAF? Okay. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. What do you guys think of this person's Hear Me Out? I Heart Moms is Hear Me Out. Bonnie. I can write an essay on why Bonnie would be the perfect boyfriend, I think. Said Happy. If only Bonnie was a femboy, said Haven. Do a cockatrice, you will fall in love. The dragon? Is this like a dragon phoenix? Bonnie is a smash, no questions asked. It's smooth down there, said Mac. He's like the shy but protective boyfriend that also plays guitar, said Happy. Okay. Okay. Valid. Yeah, I just have to, like, I'm not trying to harsh your guys' vibe, but, like, he is, like, an animatronic suit. But I'm not I'm not trying to criticize you guys too hard, okay? Like, I think you're valid. I just saying, like, he is a Chuck E. Cheese. But yeah. Cassidy Amber by Project Eden Garden. Oh, she's so cute. Oh my god. Oh my god, I love her. Let's see. This is Yeah, Sniffle. Cassidy from Project Eden. I don't know what that is, but it looks like Danganronpa art style. Is this another Fanganronpa? Boop boop da ba ba doop bap. She's very fine. She's girlfriend material. I agree. This is a good hear me out. I agree with that. Fanganronpa boop ba 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 da ba ba doop bap. She has big boohoobies. Yeah, I was reading that from chat. Don't know who that is, but pretty. I don't know who this is either, but she's pretty. Okay, guys. I'm trying to think if I have a hear me out. Pass once again. Oh, flip. Wait, Nix, I got another one. Said I heard mommy long legs from Poppy Playtime. Agree. I agree with Paula. Okay. Mommy long legs. Okay. I'm just laughing at the I'm laughing at the images I found for mommy long legs. Okay, guys, mommy long legs. Wait, where is she? Where is she? She's so big. I have to shrink her down. Holy flip. Ah. Ah. Okay. I'm trying. I think the image is too big. Let me get another one. Let me get another one. Where is it? Ah. Why is it impossible to save a photo of mommy long legs? Please hold. Okay. Yeah, for puppy playtime. Okay, guys, look. Okay, this wasn't my hear me out. I'm not saying that she's physically attractive. Okay? Okay, guys? Yeah, my computer might be looking at me weird. Okay, guys, but I kind of get this one. Guys, guys, I kind of understand. Guys, look, I'm not physically attracted to her, but her like voice in the game, I get it. I may have had a similar hear me out thought, okay? Look. Look, guys. Nick Snow said Paulo. Guys, look. I'm fucking sick and twisted, I know. I'm fucking sick in the head. Oh my god. Alright, we're moving on. We're moving on. She's kind of fine, but we're moving on. We're moving on. Nick's were twins. Okay. Okay, let me think. Who was our next one? They wanted a cockatrice. The mythical creature known as the cockatrice. And then after that, we are doing Francesco Bernoulli from Cars 2. Thank you for the bless yous. Okay, guys, mythical creature. Oops, it's... mythical creature known as the cockatrice. Is this a good hear me out or not? What do you guys think? Smash or pass cockatrice? I will say pass. Personally, I will say pass. Are we doing specific characters? Yes. Pass. I think that the face, beak, and talons freak me out. Like what that beak do. See, I think bird beaks go too fast with their pecking. I think that would freak me out. I don't like fast spastic movements like that. Wait, what that tongue do said I hurt moms. Guys. I honestly ever known about the Kako whatever girl from the Monster Girl Encyclopedia. Monster Girl Encyclopedia? What's that? Okay, guys, I think everyone said pass on the cockatrice. Whatever, y'all are wrong, said Zapper. There's some tension here. Okay, next we're doing Francesco Bernoulli. I can't believe you know his, like, full name. Okay, guys. Let's see. I'm gonna make a new folder for these so I'm not just overloading. In a folder called Smash or Pass. Okay. Okay, let's see. I need to find this folder now. Okay. Francesco. How do we feel about Francesco Bernoulli? I feel like I would need to, like, see him talk. But I feel like, though, just the way he looks, I'm sorry, not personally, I would pass. Francesco. That being said, some of the cars in the Cars franchise are definitely Smash. Lightning McQueen and Francesco race in Italy. I'm trying to look at Francesco talk. Where is he? Oh, here.
Bumper to bumper as they approach the finish line. McQueen's the
Oh, he's not gonna talk. He's not gonna talk. Too high speed for me. Smash, no questions asked. Insta smash, look at his smexy face, said Chiaki. Okay, the blue car from Cars. The girl car. What's her name? What's her name? This girl? That's not even a hear me out. This girl is a hear me out for sure. Sally, is that her name? I don't know. This girl is a hear me out. Okay, do you guys agree? Why do you know her name? I was just repeating Hostel. Smash so hard, said Paula. Yeah. She's awesome. Okay, who was our next one? Gyoko. Demon Slayer. I've never seen Demon Slayer. Oh, what the flip? Okay, we're doing Gyoko from Demon Slayer. This is definitely counts as someone's hear me out. Oh my god. Oh my god, I didn't even realize his eyes are tongues. Oh my god. I would say pass. The arms freak me out. The arms are too weird. They're too short. Why are they so short? They're like baby arms. Yeah, Chiaki. I'm gonna have to pass this one. Not reading that out loud from Mac. Ah! Okay. Okay, I'm passing this one. Okay, interesting. I like Lamia in general, but not him. I don't know what that means. I still need to watch Demon Slayer. I've only seen a couple episodes. Okay, who else did we have? Gyotaro? What the flip? No, it's ranked Paula. Okay, no Gyotaro. I'm trying to think of one. Lamia is just a half snake person. Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, the tail is cool. But I'm not a fan of the arms. Okay. Okay, guys, how do you feel about... Let me show you. How do you feel about the emo fish from Finding Nemo? I don't know if he's a hear me out for me or not. But how do you feel about him? How do we feel? Nah. Yeah, me neither, guys. Yeah. Smash, said Chiaki. Sebastian Solis? Let's see. Would you love me if I was a fish? No quenches ass Smash. Okay, we have next Sebastian Solis. I'm not familiar with this character. That snout, said Mag, is insane. I think he's super cute. I don't know if I would say Smash, but I think he's really cute. Welcome back. I'm back, sorry, Smash. Immediate answer. Okay, I think the general answer is Smash. Okay. Okay, speaking of Sebastians. Speaking of Sebastians. Yeah, the design is cool. Guys, this is my boyfriend of all boyfriends. This is 100% Smash. Sebastian from Black Butler. 100% Smash. What do you guys think of him? Also, I love his voice actor. His voice actor is J. Michael Tatum, and he's amazing, and I met him IRL, and he was super nice to me. He's a great voice actor. Sebastian is just one hell of a butler. Yeah, exactly. Pass, actually. Excuse me, Paula. Guys, ban her. Yeah. Agreed, Chiaki. Arachnid from Transformers? Okay, yeah. Wait. Okay, someone else said something too. Wait, I'm trying to... What was the other one someone suggested? I don't know. If I missed yours, let me know. Okay, Arachnid from Transformers. When's the next Dress to Impress video? I don't know. Whenever I play it. Whoa. Okay. Can't ban Paul, she'll just make another account. That's very true. Yeah, Smash. Yeah, 100% Smash. Oh, Catboy PJ Masks. That was mine. Okay, hold on. Arachnid. I haven't seen Transformers, but this is 100% Smash. Okay, we have a lot to go through. But before I forget mine, I'm gonna do... I don't know if this is even a hear me out. But it just reminded me. Everything reminds me of her. Widowmaker. Wait, where is she? Flip. Where is she? Flip. I'll save a different picture. Okay. Actor has a good voice actor. Widowmaker from Overwatch is 100%. Is 100% Smash for me. Yeah. 100% Smash. I know she's blue, but Smash. That's too pointy for me. Pass, unfortunately. I think to Arachnid from before, said Chiaki. That is a woman. Do you play Overwatch 2? I used to. I haven't played it recently. I kind of want to play again, though. Yeah. Yeah, that's not a hear me out. I agree. That's kind of not a hear me out. Okay. Catboy PJ Masks. No, we're not doing this one. What the fuck? No, we are not doing this one. Please do not suggest things like that. Moving on. Mero Leona from Black Clover. Specifically the beginning of the Spade arc. Let's see. Okay. Please don't suggest things like that, Zapper. Or I will have to... Okay, sorry, that's really not funny, Zapper. I know it's probably a joke, but if you make a joke like that again, I'm gonna have to mute you. Let's see. Okay, this is the Black Clover person. Did I get it right, Paula? Okay, sorry, Zapper. I know you've been in my streams for a while, and we're, like, part of a video, but I'm gonna have to mute you. Let me go to my channel. Guys, why can't we just have, like, a nice time? You also said something really weird earlier, so... You're going in timeout for... You're going in timeout for 5 minutes, and then if you say things like that again, you're gonna go in timeout for longer. Okay. Okay, we'll need to get a ring for the Black Clover person. Do you guys... You guys fuck with the Clover person? Sorry, anyways, that is a smash. Yeah. I see it. I feel like I don't know the character well enough, but I'm guessing, like, most likely Smash. Most likely. Most likely. Okay, let's see. Okay, they said the sheer passion from the Clover person, love it. Yeah. They're like, yeah. Okay, let's see. Yelovich assassination classroom. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Smash. Definitely smash. That's not really a hear me out. Well, I guess it could be. Does anime automatically count as hear me out? I would say smash. I have not seen the anime though. It's everyone says smash. This makes me kind of want to do tier lists. Guys, I think I might have us do like some tier lists today. I feel like that sounds really fun. Anime good. Smash. Yeah, I agree, smash. I have to take off, but glad I could catch the scream. Thanks for hearing my story earlier and hope you feel better. Smash, but the assassinated classroom person's personality is a great. Interesting. I haven't seen the show, so I don't know about personality. Yeah, thanks for sharing your story. I was glad that you could get that off your chest. Have a good night, Hostel. Personality bad. I got a good one. Ina by Joel. She's so like the cause of your lip, biting your lip and blushing. Yeah, she's really cute. Oh, just regular Ina? I haven't seen the show. Hi, Project. We're doing, Smash or Pass. Hear me outs. Ina? I would say pass. I haven't seen the show. I don't know anything about her. I know it's not a hear me out, but since we are on the category of strong women, Garnet from Steven Universe. Yeah, Garnet is valid. I want to put Garnet, but I'm afraid of getting spoilers because I'm only on, like, I forget what season. I'm in the middle of watching it right now. But Pearl is my number one smash. Pearl is my favorite character so far. Also, Rose is a smash. I cracked my neck. Whoa, why am I frozen? Oh, there we go. Well, that was weird. I guess I cracked my neck and died. But yeah. Do you guys want to do some tier lists? Do you guys want to do some tier lists? Okay. Rose, though. Oof, true. Yeah. Pearl is my number one girl, though. I love Pearl so much. Okay, guys. Let's do, like, a... Do you guys want to do, like, a food tier list? What kind of tier list do we want? Y'all still live? Yeah, we're about to... oh my god. We're about to start a tier list. Anime? I feel like I don't know enough anime. Let's do like a fast food tier list. I forgot this site is super laggy though. Let's see. Okay, I'm pulling it up. Whataburger top easily. Okay, let's see. La la la. La 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 la. And with this was always my girl along with Peridot and Lapis. I relate to Peridot so much. Nix, you good? Damn, Nix, you good? Those are not crunchy coughs. I think I'm getting sick. Maybe if I have to call out of work one day soon, I'll have an extra stream during the week. Oh, my girlie, are you okay, though? I'm sick, too, by the way. Twinning? Yeah, twinning. Okay. I'm good, guys. I'm immortal. I'm literally freaking immortal. Wait. This is not working. One moment, please. Okay. 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 We have favorite Marina song. Oh, I also like Peridot and Lapis. I forgot to say. I don't know. I really like Lonely Hearts Club and Lies. I just like all of her songs. Okay, guys. Best fast food / casual restaurants. I hate the ads, but they make me have ads. Okay. A&W, never had it. Never had it. What do you guys think about A&W? It's mid. I think the root beer is pretty good. Never had it. Agreed. Arby's. I'm not an Arby's fan. Their mozzarella sticks are really good. But generally, Arby's... I'd say D tier. The restaurant is autism spectrum disorder. I low-key never had Arby's. Their jalapeno poppers are yummy. Yeah, I feel like they have like good side dishes. Baja Fresh, never had it. Blimpie, never had it. Bojangles. I can't remember if I've had it before. I don't think I've had it. I think I'm thinking of something else. Isn't there like another popular chicken restaurant in the South that's like Bojangles? Oh, I'm thinking of Biscuitville, I think. Is that what it's called? I've never had Bojangles, I don't think. Boston Market, never had it. Okay, Burger King. This is very heated. Everyone always hates on Burger King. Wubbs would put Burger King in S tier. He's obsessed with Burger King. He prefers Burger King to like a lot of restaurants. The Burger King's chicken sandwiches are really fire. Like they have like randomly really good chicken sandwiches. I'm not a huge fan of their burgers. I like that they have like a vegan burger. I thought that was pretty okay. I think Whoppers are highly overrated. I'm gonna put Burger King in C tier. Raising Cane's is really good. Overhyped, but really good. I'm gonna put it at like a low B tier. Their Old Spicy Nuggets? Interesting. I never had their Old Spicy Nuggets. Cane's sauce is very good, and Raising Cane's chicken is like really crispy and good. I would put it in like a B. I think it's overhyped, but it's still really good. So I would put it in like a mid B tier maybe, but I'd get cravings for it a lot. Carl's Jr., I will be honest, it always makes me shit myself. It like upsets my stomach so much, but it tastes okay. I'm gonna put it like higher than Burger King, but still not very good. Let's see. Checkers. I think I've had Checkers like once, and I thought it was pretty good. I'm just gonna put... I saw KFC, I love you, Colonel Sanders, my biggest TV out, TBH. I remember Checkers being good. I know they have like an insane amount of options. Like they randomly have like a ton of milkshakes or something. But I don't remember... I think I just had like one small thing in there. So I'm gonna put it at like C tier because it didn't like wow me, you know? I don't know. I don't remember it. This is my tier, Haven, but in your tier you can put it in S. Let's see. Chick-fil-A is so good. I know that they hate gay people and they like fund like torturing gay people, and that's really horrible. And I don't think you should support them. I don't support them, but their chicken is really fire. Their chicken and sauce is really good. Yeah, for the food, I'm gonna put it above Cane's, I think. Ooh, I don't know. No, I don't know. I'm gonna put it in a high B tier. A high B tier. Chipotle's so good. Chipotle's so good. Chipotle is in the best. Wait, maybe Cane's should go higher. No. I don't know. I'm very conflicted. I might move some things around. Chick-fil-A's basic, though the chicken tastes bland. That's crazy. That's crazy. The Chipotle chili corn salsa is absolutely fire. I've never had Cane's, but I got told it's mid. I don't think it's mid. I think it's really good. I think there's better fried chicken. Like Korean fried chicken is a lot better. But yeah. Church's chicken, I've only had once, and it was just like mid. I would put it in like... I just really like fried chicken. I would put it like in D tier. Cookout I've never had, but I've always really wanted to try it because it looks really good. Culver's is fire. Culver's is fire. Churches, you think Churches is really good? Fuck Cookout, said Haven. Culver's is so good. Del Taco, I think Del Taco is really good. I've only been there a couple times, but every time I go, I'm like, wow, like that they're like Taco Bell, but they use like fresh ingredients. I would put them in like C tier. I just haven't been there a lot. Okay. Culver's cheese curds are amazing. Culver's butter burger is amazing. And their custard ice cream is very good as well. The flavor of the day. What did I just write? Del Taco. I think it's pretty good. Denny's used to be so good. I have school and it's getting late, so bye. Bye, Paula. Thanks for coming to stream. Denny's used to be really good. They've just like gotten so overpriced. Like it's literally as if I'm going to like I could pay the same and go to like a way better restaurant. Denny's S, said Haven. That's insane. Well, their milkshakes are good. They have really good food. Like I like their like biscuits and gravy fried chicken bowl. That like slaps. But they're just so much more expensive than deserved. But also, they're like stuffed French toast, whatever. That's really good too. Denny's is like Five Guys now. Yeah. I would put Denny's in like a low B tier. Low B tier. Domino's is really good. I like Domino's a lot. I'm gonna put Domino's in like a low B tier. You're so overpriced. Yeah. Bye, Project. Thanks for coming to stream. Their mozzarella sticks so good. Denny's or Domino's? Domino's, I really like. Controversial opinion. I'm gonna put that in B. Dairy Queen is so good. I'm gonna put Dairy Queen in among the best. And I'm gonna put Cane's there. I might move Cane's to the best. I really love Cane's. El Pollo Loco. DQ makes me shit B tier. Really? If you go to a DQ grill where they have like savory food, like cheese curds, they have such good cheese curds. I love their cheese curds. That's literally the only reason that I'm putting them there. And their blizzards. And their ice cream cakes. El Pollo Loco, I haven't had enough times to really say. So I'm just gonna put never had, even though I've had it. I had their like birria tacos before, and I thought those were really good. Firehouse Subs, really good. I'm gonna say B tier, middle of B tier. I love subs. Five Guys, it's really good. It's just really expensive. It just always smells so good. I'm gonna I live in a shitty part of the US with shitty DQs. Knuckles, I don't know. Five Guys, I'm just gonna put never had because I feel like I haven't had it enough times to give it a proper rating, but it always smells really good. IHOP. I want to go to Twin Peaks. What's that? IHOP, I'm gonna put in IHOP is going in like a low C tier. In-N-Out, really good. Honestly, okay, I'm moving Culver's and Chick-fil-A. Hi, Alex. We're doing a tier list. In-N-Out is very good. It is overhyped. And it is literally like one of the most crowded, longest lines you'll ever wait in. Like, if you're gonna go to In-N-Out, you need like at least 20 minutes to kill, maybe 30 minutes if you're gonna go through the drive-thru. It's always insanely crowded. That being said, it's very tasty. I like the animal style burger and the regular fries, but I put the spread on them. Jack in the Box I've had, but the old commercials were funny. Jack in the Box is so fire. Jack in the Box. I've had a bite of the fries once. They're good. Jack in the Box gets... I go to Jack in the Box so much. Jack in the Box goes here in the best as well. It's so good. It's underrated as well. Especially since they literally have drive-through boba. Like, why does no one... Maybe that's, like, only in certain parts of the US, but why does no one talk about their drive-through boba? Very good. We go there all the time. Overrated so much they mess up their tacos, their best-selling item that they sell. I think their tacos are really good. I don't know what you mean they mess them up. I think all of their, like, munchie boxes are really good. With, like, the sauces and stuff. I was getting, like, that, what was it, like, $5 box or something for a while. That was really good. Jersey Mike's is fire. I'm gonna put it in a low best. Jimmy John's is also fire, but I can't remember it well enough to rate, so I'm putting it in never had. Boba hella overrated. No. Completely wrong. How long are you planning on streaming for? I don't know. I guess we'll see. I'm kind of just chilling right now. It depends how late people are up. I'll probably just leave when everyone leaves my stream. 24-hour stream, that would be cool. I do have work tomorrow, but not till later. Jollibee is so fire. Jollibee is so good. I will do a subathon once I don't have to work at my job. Jollibee's so good. Their spaghetti is amazing. Dude, drive-through spaghetti? It's like a sweet Filipino spaghetti. Oh my god, so good. And their fried chicken is so good too. Would I put it over the Jack in the Box? I don't know. Somewhere in here. KFC. I think KFC's really good. I feel like KFC gets shit on all the time. Whoa, Haven. Whoa! I think KFC is really good. I feel like I need to start putting less things in the best. I'm moving these down. It's... Yeah, KFC is very good. I would put it in a high B tier. Honestly, above Chick-fil-A, maybe? Me and my husband, Colonel Sanders, shocked and offended. Popeyes is dry as fuck. Hey, but what do you want about yuck? Wow. Oh, man, it got deleted. I really like KFC Extra Crispy. Or whatever it's called. I think it's called Extra Crispy. And I used to get their bowls a lot. And what was I gonna say? I used to just sit down and eat like a bucket of their fried chicken and dip it in curry sauce, and that was very fire, but not good for you. Little Caesars is, I feel, underrated. I think Little Caesars is good. Me and Wubbs get Little Caesars a lot. The Little Caesars thin crust, very underrated. Also, W tier except Cookout A++. I've just never had Cookout. I would love to try it though. I've seen. I just think it looks really good. Little Caesars, I would say. Okay, the jalapeno dip at Little Caesars is so good. And it's just so cheap. Like, it's like the cheapest pizza ever, and it tastes good. Like, I don't know why everyone shits on Little Caesars. I'll put it here. Yeah, their pizza pops are also really good. I agree. Long John Silver's never had it. McDonald's? McDonald's? Yeah, Little Caesars is really good. McDonald's used to have the best french fries I've ever had in my life, ever, and then they changed the recipe. They're still very good fries. They're just so overpriced now with everything, but if you get the mobile app, it's like still really cheap. You can get like fries for like $1 or something. I'm gonna put them in like here. I still think they're pretty good. A spicy McChicken with mac sauce. Try that. Try it. It's wow, I didn't know there were so many Little Caesars fans. I think it's probably better than Domino's, although Domino's has a really good deal with like the 2-topping pizzas. So I really like Domino's as well. I don't know. I'm just biased because I eat a lot of Little Caesars. I don't know. Some things about this tier list I'm not 100%. Moe's, never had it. Noodles and Company? I completely forgot that existed. Noodles and Company is really good. I'd put them in, like, in B tier. I really like Noodles and Company. Their mac and cheese is really good. I used to get that a lot. I completely forgot they existed, though. I feel like they're probably going to go out of business. Because I feel like I don't see those a lot. Panda Express, S tier. 100%. Yeah. Yeah. Wow, this is my highest so far. Panda Express is my highest so far. If you don't like Panda Express, you're ordering wrong. Same with Chipotle. Actually, that's more of a Chipotle thing. If you don't like Chipotle, you're ordering wrong. If you don't like Panda Express, honestly, you might not be ordering wrong because the orange chicken is so good. But everyone who doesn't like Chipotle, as soon as I order them Chipotle, they're like, wow, this is amazing. And I'm like, yeah, I know. Panda Express is god tier. The honey walnut shrimp is like one of the best things I've ever eaten in my life. Honey walnut shrimp and orange chicken box goes crazy. It's wow, Panda S with the hesitation, but Little Caesars you hesitate and put it in B, criminal. I know. Well, I wasn't hesitating to put it in S. I just didn't know where to put it in B. It's been too oily the one time I got Panda and I haven't gone back since. Orange chicken and honey walnut shrimp are super fire. The chow mein I get why people don't like that much. You can just get it with like rice. I don't like Panda Express. Why? Why would you say that? I smack on those. Yeah. Panera? I feel like I haven't had a lot of Panera. I'm just gonna say like I haven't had it enough. Although they have like pretty good stuff, but I just don't remember. It's like not super memorable. Papa John's is S tier. Papa John's. Bye, Chiaki. Thanks for coming to stream. Thanks for the get well soon. See ya. Papa John's is my favorite pizza that exists. I was 10 or something when I got Panda that one time. It's been years. That's insane. We get Panda a decent amount. Papa John's is... haven't had Panera since the drink death. Yeah, what was up with that heavily caffeinated lemonade, guys? Remember that? When that was, like, murdering people? It's next post I'm about to yell just for Little Caesars. Little Caesars still got really high. It's just not on my S tier. Do you guys think Papa John's is the best? I think when I was a kid, I would have put Papa John's as like my number one over everything. And now I've just had like a lot of pizza. But Papa John's is still the best pizza. No, I disagree. Little Caesars is not better. PDQ, I have no idea what that is. Never had it. Penn Station, Penn 15 Club, never had it. Pizza Hut. I can't remember. I haven't had it in so long. I'm about to Cane's tomorrow night after Conan's concert. Well, that's awesome that you're going to Cane's. Oh my god. Good evening, princess. Hi, Kaylin. Hello, hello. We're doing a fast food tier list. That's awesome that you're going to Conan's concert and Cane's tomorrow. I'm jealous of your Cane's. I need to get Cane's soon. Hello, Kaylin. Welcome to the stream. Hello. Pizza Hut? I don't remember, like, enough. It's weird to put Pizza Hut and never had it, but, like, I just genuinely... I can't remember that. Maybe it, like, a high C tier? D tier? or B tier? I genuinely can't remember. I'll put it in, like, a low B tier. I got pizza today. It was mid and very oily. I just don't remember. You should go get Cane's. I do need Cane's. My boyfriend opened the stream. LOL. We actually got noodles and Cane's for dinner today. That sounds awesome. That sounds awesome. Cane's is very good. Next time, get Little Caesars. I eat so much Little Caesars. You don't gotta tell me that. I think we get Little Caesars like once a week, probably. Pizza Hut is the symbolism of mid. Noodles is still hella popular in the homeland. Interesting. Yeah. Where I used to live, I would get Noodles and Company all the time. But I think here it's not popular at all. Yeah, Cane's is great. Okay. Popeyes. Popeyes is really good. Their blackened chicken is really good. I would put Popeyes above McDonald's. I don't know. Yeah, above McDonald's. Nick's, I'm never holding this down. He's gonna be mad about me putting Little Caesars in B for the rest of my life. Portillo's, don't know it. Potbelly, don't know it. Qdoba was really good when I had it, but I've only had it once, so I'm just gonna put it in don't know it. Quiznos, I don't think I've ever had it. Roy Rogers, don't know it. Sparrow is good. It's Popeyes is above S tier. That's crazy. Sparrow is like good mall food. But it's just mall food. I'd put it in like C tier. If I die, I'm haunting you for the rest of your life. Oh my god. Popeyes is really good. I like their mashed potatoes. Guess you like dried chicken and biscuits. There's like a feud happening right now over these restaurants. Mashed potatoes are fire though. Yeah. Yes, it's that deep. Schlotzsky's, have no idea. Shake Shack, I've only had a couple times. It smells really good in there, but I don't think I've had it enough to rate it properly, so never had it. Sheets, don't know it. Skyline, don't know it. Sonic is like S tier, and I don't care what you guys say at all. Honestly, I don't even care. Sonic is so fire. If you don't like Sonic, you're ordering wrong. Genuinely, like, so good. I'm gonna put Sonic over Dairy Queen, under Chipotle. Shake Shack is really mid. Like, their steak burgers don't taste much. Shake Shack, go to Memphis, is amazing. Interesting. Sonic is so fire. The mozzarella sticks, the fried pickles, and the, what else? It's just all so good. Whenever they come out with like a specialty burger, like the steak butter burger, that was like one of the best burgers I've ever had in my life. It was like genuinely a sexual experience. It's so good. Sonic out here sucks. That's crazy. Sonic is one of my favorite fast food places. Sonic strawberry slushy and kids meals is literally my childhood meal. Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, I also like their drinks. You can like literally put anything you want in it. Like Nerds candy. I fuck with that. I fuck with it. Steak and Shake. I feel like I've heard of that before, but I've never been there. I think Subway is pretty good. Everyone shits on Subway too. Everyone shits on Subway. I would put Subway, but it's so overpriced now too. Thank you for the follow. Sorry, I have to try reading it. Tietake. Thanks for the follow. Hello. Subway is really good, but they're just so overpriced now. Like, why am I paying so much? I could just go somewhere else for like something better, you know? But the stuff that they have is really good. I would put it... I just don't remember Churches. Should I have put Churches? I'm just gonna move Churches to never had because I've had it once and I don't remember, guys. I don't want to start a feud. Subway, I would put underneath Jersey Mike's. Swenson's, don't know it. Taco Bell is S tier. Taco Bell. Is Taco Bell above Sonic? Oh, I want to try Taco Bell's new menu too. They have like the nostalgia menu or something. The grilled cheese burrito is so good. But I became like slightly allergic to something in Taco Bell. Taco Bell overpriced. What? Taco Bell's so cheap. At least here. But yeah. Taco Bell's so good. I think I might put Taco Bell above Sonic. Yeah, it's so good. Taco Cabana, never had it. Torchy's Taco, never had it. Waffle House, I've had it once. It was okay. I'd put it in like C tier under IHOP. You think Waffle House is an S? I've only had one thing from there, so I don't know if I can rate them fairly. But the environment where fights are always breaking out is pretty fire. Late at night and in the morning. Yeah, I've been there really late at night. You should go more often. That would be cool. I need to try other stuff from there. Oh my god. Wawa, I don't know what that is. Wendy's? Girl, go take medicine. I should tell Wubs to bring me medicine. Because I need some. Maybe we can go to the store after my stream. Wendy's is so good. 1 second, I got a text. I appreciate it, Kaylin, but it's privated. Don't even worry. But thank you. Hopefully it's privated. But where? Okay, Wendy's. Honestly, highest B tier. Wendy's lemonades are so good. They have like some of the best lemonade I've ever had. And I really like their burgers. I think I'm rating them highest B tier just for their lemonade, to be honest. Whataburger, never had it, but you guys were saying it's like S tier, but I've never had it before. I couldn't tell because I'm following Yellow, number 1 fan. Yeah, you're my number 1 fan. Yeah, Wendy's is just good. I like that they just randomly have random shit, like a baked potato. Like, what? Chili? Like, what? Like, I fuck with that. Whataburger is literally amazing. I've never tried it. I've always wanted to try it. White Castle? I've only really had... Well, I've had the actual White Castle. I've only really had the White Castle frozen burgers the most. And those are, like, pretty good. But I can't rate a restaurant based on their frozen burgers, so I'm going to put it never had. Y'all never been to Texas? I've been to Texas once in my life. And only to the airport. Wiener Schnitzel? Yeah, White Castle sliders are good, but I don't remember the restaurant. Wiener Schnitzel is really good, but it's one of those, again, I haven't had it enough. I've heard so much about White Castle, but never eaten it. I think it's pretty good. But I think it'll make you shit yourself. So I'm gonna say Wiener Schnitzel, never had. I just can't remember enough. But they have like fish and chips in the drive-thru. That's kind of insane. Why does it say wings? Is this Dave's Hot Chicken? Is that supposed to be a Dave's Hot Chicken logo? You've never even heard of White Castle? Interesting. I think that's Dave's Hot Chicken, right? Let me take this away for a second. That is Dave's Hot Chicken, right? I think it's really good. Yeah, it makes you shit, but Dave's Hot Chicken. I've only had it a couple times. I think I'd put it like here. Maybe above Popeyes. Maybe below Popeyes. Maybe below McDonald's. I'd put it here. No, I don't know. Above Subway, below Jersey Mike's. There we go. Okay, Wingstop is so fire. I have the problem where, like, I don't remember how good restaurants are unless I'm eating them all the time, and I eat Wingstop all the time. I think I would put Wingstop. Off topic, I'm soloing all of you in Nick's tourney. Oh yeah, whenever that happens. Okay, I'm putting Wingstop. Would I put Wingstop above Papa John's? This is also like just how I'm feeling right now too. This is kind of biased towards what I'm in the mood for, I think. I just eat so much pizza that I think I would put Wingstop above Papa John's. I just love like fried chicken tenders so much. And last one is Zaxby's, and I don't know what the flip that is. So we're done, guys. Wow. I didn't realize how much Panda Express has my heart. This kind of taught me a lot about myself. I would put Jack in the Box above Cane's. No, Papa John's is better than Little Caesars. We did it, guys. I guess this is my food opinions. I think I would... Let me just order some things around. Wow, nothing in F tier. That's kind of crazy. Yippee, said Mon Mob. Fuck Zaxby's, said Haven. Well, good thing I've never had it. Yeah, sorry, I zoned out. That's it. Don't ever say fuck Papa John's ever again. Should we do another tier list? What should we do next? What do you guys want to rate? I'm trying to think of another one. Tier maker. Scary Nicks. What? What? Let's do Disney movies. I'm just gonna search Disney because I kind of want to do Disney Channel shows as well. Sodas. Let's vote on it. Do we want... I really want to do Disney Channel original movies, but I feel like people don't know that enough, except for me and probably Kaylin. I thought we were doing a spooky stream. Okay. We have a lot of options. We can do Disney movies. Sodas. Okay, we want sodas. And then we can watch the spooky video. Okay, we'll decide. Sodas. Okay. Okay. Big Red, don't know it. I'm changing this to don't know it. Canada. Whoa, wait, what? There's like barely any. Boo. What? Why is there no soda options in any of these? We get it, next year old. What the flip? Guys, there's like literally no sodas here. They're slacking on the soda tier list. American sodas. No, there's not enough, guys. We can't do it. We can't. Why does no one have sodas? Why is there no soda? What's going on here? Sodas 2023. There's more here, but there's too many of one kind. No. It's we are old. What? I'm literally like decomposing at this point, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna do Disney movies, guys. I'm sorry, they have no soda. Idea. Oh, you were correcting a typo. Disney Channel. What the flip is all this? I don't know like most of these. Okay. Disney movies. Do I know these well enough to do this? Don't know this. Cinderella is so boring, but it's like kind of a classic and cute, but it's like D tier. Maybe even F tier. Alice in Wonderland is good. I would say I never got super into it as a kid. I know that it's like a whole aesthetic and everything, but I would say C tier. Peter Pan, I don't know if I've seen it. I don't remember it. Lady and the Tramp, I don't really remember it enough. Pixar movies? Yeah, Pixar movies might be better, huh? Let's do this. I can burn through this quickly. Sleeping Beauty, better than Cinderella, but like another F tier. I don't know if it's better than Cinderella. No, actually, no. 101 Dalmatians, don't remember it, but it has Cruella de Vil. I'm sorry, I don't know Peter Pan. Sword and Stone, don't know it. Jungle Book, I don't like Jungle Book. I'm sorry, I know everyone likes Jungle Book. I would put Jungle Book in D tier. I'm sorry, guys. Aristocats, don't know it. Snow White, another like boring F tier. Robin Hood, don't know it. Winnie the Pooh, oh, I really fucked heavy with Winnie the Pooh. But I don't remember it. I'll put it in B tier because my child self really liked it. Although I was terrified of Heffalumps. Rescuers, don't know it. Fox and the Hound, don't know it. Black Cauldron, don't know it. Great Mouse Detective, don't know it. Oliver, I don't know it well enough. The Little Mermaid, I loved as a kid. A tier. Down Under, don't know it. Tarzan is better than Jungle Book. I think Tarzan was better than Jungle Book. Yeah, I'm going fast. Beauty and the Beast I really liked as a kid. I would say... but I'll rate this as like my adult self. I like it better than Little Mermaid. Pinocchio, don't know it. The new one was fire though, but that's not what we're talking about. Aladdin, it was pretty good. I'll do like B tier. Lion King is really good. I'll put that in like, I I really liked it. I'll put it in like high B tier. Down Under slaps, watch it. Interesting. Okay. I will have to check it out. Pocahontas. I wasn't a huge... I think I liked Pocahontas, but I wasn't a huge fan. I'll say... I think I liked it. But not as much as Aladdin. I'll say B tier. Maybe low B tier. Oh my god. Hunchback of Notre Dame. Don't know it well enough. Hercules. I know I'm crazy for that, but I've never seen Hercules. Mulan is so fire. Mulan is a high A tier. For sure. Maybe even low S tier. Tarzan, I'm not a huge fan. Like... C tier? Fantasia, don't know it. Dinosaur, don't know it. Heard good things. Emperor's New Groove is such a good movie. A tier as well. Fantasia, don't know it. It's first Little Caesars, then Disney. Atlantis, don't know it. Lilo and Stitch is S tier. So good. Treasure Planet, don't know it. Brother Bear's so good too. Brother Bear's A tier. Home on the Range, don't know it. Chicken Little, I really liked that as a kid, but I'll say like B tier. Meet the Robinsons I really liked as a kid, I will say, but I can't really remember it. B tier. Bolt, I can't remember it well enough. Princess and the Frog is so good. I'll put Princess and the Frog. I don't know. It's really good. I'll put it under Brother Bear. Tangled is S tier. Tangled is S tier. So good. Dumbo, I don't think I liked it. I'll just put haven't seen because I can't remember. A different Winnie the Pooh? I don't know. I'll just rank one Winnie the Pooh because I can't remember. W choice so far, thank you. Wreck-It Ralph is really good. B tier. Frozen is S tier. Yeah. Big Hero 6 is also S tier, I think. Maybe... What do you mean? I'm just ranking my favorites. Hi, her moms. Big Hero 6, I don't know if I've seen it enough times to rank it this high. It's just really good. I would say I'll just put it here because I think I really liked it. Zootopia is pretty good, but I don't know. C tier. Moana's really good. Moana is B tier. Wow, you think I have mainly bad picks? That's crazy. Ralph Breaks the Internet was so good. I think it's better than Wreck-It Ralph, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Man, I'm making my own. Damn. Frozen 2? Not nearly as good as Frozen 1, but still very good. I'll put it, like, here. Haven't seen Raya and the Last Dragon yet. Encanto was really good. I would put oh my god. I would put Encanto above Moana. Bambi made me sob as a child. I think I liked it. Thank you. I think Zootopia should be higher. I just haven't seen it in a long time. These ratings aren't very accurate. If I rewatched all of these, I probably would have different takes. Bambi I'll put here. Saludos amigos, I haven't seen that. The Three Caballeros, I haven't seen that. Fun and Fancy Free, haven't seen it. Oh, these ones that I know, guys, we're done. We're done. All right. That was our Disney tier list. Sorry about earlier, said Zapper. I appreciate that. Okay. It's over half as I don't know. Look. I try to be fair by putting ones I really haven't seen a lot and I don't know. Okay, guys, do you want to watch Girl You So Sick, bless you. This just happened today. I've just had a runny nose the last couple days. And then this happened. I don't know how I'm going to feel tomorrow. I hope I get to call a day out or two out of work. Because what Disney tier list is this called? It's Walt Disney Animation Studios films through 2021. Okay. I have to blow my nose again. Do you... Chicken Little is crazy. Do you guys want me to blow my snot into the microphone, or would you prefer I mute? I think I'm just going to mute again, and if someone has any objections, then next time I won't. 1 second. Okay. I'm snot free. I did not see that coming. Haha. Okay. Now we're gonna watch... We're gonna watch YouTubers that became murderers. What if it'll become me one day? I prefer not to have mucus. It's not on my ear. Thank you. Weird, but okay. Walt Disney what? Animated and through 2021 or something. You can just search Disney and it should show up. I'd prefer a premium video on Snap, actually. Okay, I can do that. I can do that. Are you guys ready for YouTubers that became murderers? If you ever become one, I'll say, hey, I know her. I used to mod for her. I think that would make you look kind of suspect. A little sus. But you totally could. Oh, I knew that serial murderer, actually. They were like my friend.
Was a 59-year-old American scientist who was working as a professor of molecular biology
that
in
looks
Dresden,
like your
Germany.
grandma.
A big part of her job at this institute was to travel around the world and hold conferences on the latest developments in her field. In July of 2019, she traveled to the scenic Greek island of Crete for one of these conferences, not knowing that this was going to be her last.
Wait, sorry, let me... Wait, why did it suddenly... Oh, because it's like that. Okay. Okay, I adjusted. Yeah, I saw her last week, actually. Oh, that's good. It's... Please give me that crazy 2 truths to a lie. I hope that's your boyfriend that just put that in the chat, otherwise that's insane. Wait, 2 truths and a lie, what are you talking about? You would love to? You would love to what?
Last. And that the person responsible for her end would be caught because of his videos on YouTube.
Wait, what?
Developments in her field. In July of 2019, she traveled to the scenic Greek island of Crete for one of these conferences, not knowing that this was going to be her last. And that the person responsible for her end would be caught because of his videos on YouTube. The incident happened on July 2nd, when, after a conference, Suzanne spent time with her peers and played the public piano in the venue's lobby before saying her goodbyes
if you became
and heading
a
out to her
murderer.
hotel in the afternoon.
That would be crazy.
Sadly, this
Two
was the
truths and a
last
lie.
time anyone saw Suzanne alive. Her coworkers noticed her absence when she didn't show up for the
I
second
knew her,
conference
yeah.
scheduled for 6 p.m. that evening. It wasn't like her to skip events out of the blue. Something wasn't right. A fact that became increasingly clear when over 24 hours passed without anyone hearing from her. So, on July 3rd, her colleagues called the police to check on her, hoping she was simply sick or something similar.
Who's your number
However,
one
when
fan?
officers arrived at her hotel room, no one answered the door.
The
They acquired
number
a spare
one
key
girl
from the
in your
hotel management and went
eyes.
inside, only to find the room completely empty and undisturbed. All of Suzanne's belongings were also still in the room. The only things missing were her running shoes and a set of exercise clothes. Those who knew her immediately understood what this meant. You see, in addition to her academic prowess and piano
She
expertise,
loves to run.
Suzanne was also an athlete at heart. She was a double black belt in Taekwondo,
What the
and
flip?
despite her age, loved going on
You
a
can
run
get a
every
double
day.
back
Knowing
bla-
this helped
blah, blah.
investigators narrow down what might have happened to her. Put simply, she likely went on a run soon after returning
Thanks,
to
I'll
her
do my
hotel
murders
on
tonight,
July
not a problem.
2nd, and something went wrong after that. She wasn't
Yeah, I
super
played Dress
familiar-
to Impress with a serial murderer. That would be an awesome 2 truths and a lie. You can be a double black belt? Whatever happened to a single black... Can you be a rainbow belt?
with the area, and to make matters worse, the weather was uncomfortably hot that afternoon. There was a strong possibility she collapsed
I'm
from
always
the heat
uncomfortably
or something
hot.
else along those lines.
Get it,
After
guys?
putting this together, the Crete police immediately dispatched a search and rescue team in the area surrounding her hotel and around popular running trails. Her family even traveled to Crete and put a €50,000 reward for anyone who could help find Suzanne. Unfortunately, Suzanne was nowhere to be found. That is,
I'm not laughing at the... She's nowhere to be found. I'm just laughing at Kayla's question. Yeah.
until 5
Aw.
days later, on July 8th, when 2 young men were exploring one
I
of the
still need to make that video where we talked. I'm gonna edit that VOD into a video. Well, I'm a triple roundabout 360 no scope, 6 times black belt. I don't know if that's true. I don't know.
abandoned World War II Nazi bunkers scattered across Crete. Around 200 meters in, one of them noticed a piece of burlap covering something on the ground.
Whoop.
They picked it up from one end to see what was underneath. And what they found was the aftermath of one
I
of the
did not
most
see that coming,
horrific
right,
crimes
guys?
in Crete's recent history. The
Oh,
burlap
God.
was covering the bloody remains of Suzanne Eaton. A
Ugh.
later autopsy report discovered that
I'm not
Suzanne
laughing
had
at the
several
vi-
broken ribs, multiple
Not like
fractures throughout her
that.
body, a missing ear, and
I was
much,
just
much more.
surprised.
Whatever happened to her certainly was not an accident. The investigators began searching for clues, and fortunately it didn't take long for them to make their first major breakthrough. a set of car tire tracks leading up to the entrance of the bunker.
Clue.
Analyzing these tracks,
sorry guys, this is a really dark topic. I really shouldn't be like
transporting Suzanne's remains to that bunker. It belonged to 27-year-old Yanis Paraskakis, a local sheep farmer. But when questioned, Yanis feigned ignorance and claimed that him driving through that area on that day was nothing more than a coincidence. He went as far as to say that he didn't even know about the existence of that bunker.
Sure,
a lie
buddy.
that would eventually lead to his arrest. You see, Yanis had a dream to become a successful YouTuber. He started a channel with his own name in 2012 and began posting videos. However, if you go to his channel today, all you'll find are 3 videos of him performing an ancient Chinese martial art and meditation technique called Qigong.
He'll
That's
never
because
have a
couple
double
days
black
before
belt.
Suzanne's body was discovered, Yanis deleted every other video on his channel. And once authorities recovered some of these deleted videos, it became clear why. You see, most of these deleted videos involved Yanis exploring abandoned World War II bunkers, including the one where Suzanne's remains were discovered. This contradiction gave the authorities the go-ahead to formally arrest him on July 15. It also allowed them to investigate him further, and the evidence they discovered was overwhelming. As it turned out, the land where this bunker was located was owned by Yanis's family. Investigators also found traces of Suzanne's blood in his car's trunk. When confronted
Owned by
with
his
this
family.
evidence,
Guys, I've never seen this in my life. I have no idea what this is even. I don't know about any bunker. I don't know what my dad's been up to, but me personally, never heard of it.
Told the whole story. According to him, he saw Suzanne running down the road and something came over him. He hit her with his car twice before putting her in his car, driving to the bunker, and ending her life there. He later changed his story to where he was compelled to commit this crime by a demon. Unfortunately for him, the jury didn't buy this one bit and sentenced him to life in prison without the possibility of parole in 2020. Now, this should have been the end of Yanis' story, but from what I've seen...
Not to get in the mind of a murderer, but stupid of him to use his family's own thing that could clearly be traced back to him. Next, are you the mom? What does that mean?
There's more to his actions than just this one crime he was convicted of.
In this, I am not the mom of this
presented
murderer.
His vile act as a crime of opportunity, something he did completely out of nowhere. However, there's evidence to suggest that Yanis might be a full-blown serial killer. For instance, he was apparently detained by the police twice before, once for arson and once for animal cruelty, both of which are well-known early behaviors of serial killers. After his arrest, several other women also came forward, testifying that he had tried to run them over with his car as well in the past. So, Suzanne was more than likely not his first victim. However, the most solid evidence against Yanis is in one of the deleted videos he uploaded to YouTube. In it, we can see him showing some very human-looking bones.
He became famous for another reason?
Suzanne was discovered
what?
These bones were never discovered by the authorities, suggesting they might have been removed by Yanis to hide evidence. But what makes this truly disturbing is what his friend says at one point in the same video. This roughly translates into, "Is this where you left that old guy?" Insinuating that Yanis had disposed of one of his previous victims in the same bunker before.
Wow, he
and
really...
if that is the case, one can only wonder how
killed
many
multiple
other people
people
Yanis has killed over the years.
And his friend was just like, hey, is that other person you killed?
Simply Manic 6075 was a YouTube
hey, what about that person you murdered?
By 24-year-old Samantha
Live on
Wolford.
camera.
She lived in the small community of Monticello, Texas, with her husband Ernest Lee Ibarra, aka Ernie, and their 5 children. She usually made videos about her day-to-day life and other random topics. Her story began in 2008 when she was at the lowest point of her life. She'd recently become the single mother of a pair of twins and had no love interest in her life. That's when she met Ernie at a local tattoo shop, and the two hit it off right from the get-go, eventually getting in a relationship and starting a family together. In one of her videos, Samantha described the day she met Ernie as the happiest day of her life. Together, they were blessed with 3 more children, including 1 more pair of twins. Raising 5 kids was a challenge, but Ernie made it work by taking a second job in pizza delivery. So, while they had endured tough times together, Samantha, Ernie, and their 5 children appeared to be the perfect loving family. However, while being a stay-at-home mother was all she could do at the time, Samantha still had a dream of becoming a famous actress one day.
I've always wanted to be an actress. I think it is so much fun. I've been extras in movies. I've had small parts in like short films. It is so much fun, and it is so beautiful. It is one of the most amazing forms of art ever, to be able to express yourself that way. I think it's amazing.
So in October 2010,
I'm
she
sorry, I
created her
zoned
YouTube
out.
channel and started posting videos, hoping
guys,
to become a popular YouTuber.
If we ever watch videos together, I hope you know that I'm gonna zone out 10 times again. You're gonna have to explain everything to me, what just happened.
Fulfill her dream on the internet instead. And things were going surprisingly okay in the beginning. Samantha would post new videos whenever she had something new to say. And while most of her videos struggled to get past 100 views at the time, the few viewers she had were enough to keep her going. But as time passed on, her passion for making videos turned into an obsession. She started spending more of her time on making videos than her family, putting even more pressure on an already stressed out Ernie. Around 2014, she also started accusing Ernie of hurting her in her videos, hinting at just how bad their relationship was going. But then, after posting a seemingly random video in March of 2014, Samantha mysteriously vanished from the internet. Maybe she lost interest in YouTube or just wanted to focus on her family again.
That's insane.
No one knew exactly why she quit so abruptly. Then, on the 20th of February 2015, viewers finally received the update they were waiting for. Unfortunately, it was far more tragic than anyone could have imagined. It started with the Texas police receiving a call from one of Samantha's aunts asking them to save her niece's life.
Cause County 911, what's your emergency? I have a home invasion. My niece is tied up. I am at the verge of untying my niece at this particular moment.
Okay, she's tied up.
She is tied up and gagged.
And gagged? Is that what you said?
Yes, ma'am.
Is there anybody else there?
Where are the kids? We have 5 small infants asleep.
Apparently,
why wouldn't she immediately untie her? What? I'm on the verge of what?
The intruders then tied Samantha in her bedroom, and after hitting him with a gun a few times, kidnapped Ernie.
I have to be a mom tomorrow. What do you mean? Are you babysitting?
Loose enough to call her aunt, who then contacted the police after arriving at Samantha's home herself. By the time officers arrived, Samantha's aunt had set her free from the restraints. The kids were fortunately safe as well. However, what made this whole situation strange was that the intruders didn't take anything else from their home besides Ernie. And from the people who knew him personally, Ernie wasn't the type of guy to make enemies with dangerous people. Put simply, investigators sensed something fishy with the whole situation. But all that paled in comparison to the main objective, which was to save Ernie as soon as possible. Unfortunately, Samantha didn't know anything that could give investigators their first clue. With no other option, the officers took Samantha to the station for further questioning, hoping to extract any useful information they could from her. But what none of them expected was that Samantha would change up her story completely after entering the interrogation room.
What the flip?
Where before she didn't know anything about the assailants.
3K teacher.
Oh,
yeah, that checks out. That's cool. New
As
job.
Samantha's story goes, she was talking to her friend about Ernie's supposed attacks on Samantha, when suddenly a man with the pseudonym John Rebel overheard their conversation and started talking about how a man shouldn't treat a woman that way and that he was going to handle the situation. Well, as it turned out, the name John Rebel actually belonged to someone, a man named Jonathan Sanford. The police found and arrested John not long after Samantha gave out his name, right alongside his 2 accomplices, Jose Ponce and Octavius Rhymes. Surprisingly, Jonathan put up little to no resistance and immediately confessed to kidnapping Ernie. He also confirmed the worst possible outcome, that by the time the police got involved, Ernie was already dead. The 3 took him to a secluded forest and executed him with 1 shot to the back of his head. However, even after learning all this, one question remained. Why? Why would 3 men who didn't even know Ernie kidnap him from his home like that? Every answer to this question pointed back to Samantha, who kept denying any involvement. Even if the investigators ignored her suddenly remembering the perpetrator's name, there were several other suspicious aspects to her story. Like, how was she able to untie herself enough to call her aunt? Why didn't any of her neighbors hear the break-in? And why were the kids all sleeping in the same room, when usually they're scattered throughout the house? It wasn't long before investigators uncovered undeniable evidence of her direct involvement. This included instruction messages she sent to Octavius when the officers were trying to call Ernie's phone, which he had on him. These read, "Kill his phone, shut that down, ditch phone, move." There was no doubt about it at this point. Samantha was in colluding with her husband's killers. And as the investigation went on, the real story came out as well. Samantha had apparently become addicted to the idea of becoming a famous YouTuber, and her neglect of the kids became a constant source of fighting between the couple. But instead of resolving the issue like a responsible adult, Samantha colluded with her friend's boyfriend to hatch a cartoonishly evil scheme to get rid of Ernie. They first wanted to plant hard drugs in his car and get him arrested, but later made the heartless decision that taking his life would be much easier. there's also a chance that Samantha went with the murder plan because it would have brought her more attention on YouTube. She was eventually sentenced to 149 years in prison for killing her own husband, leaving her 5 children completely orphaned in the process.
Oh my god.
Diana Lovejoy was a successful technical writer living in the town of Carlsbad, California with her husband Greg Mulvihill. However, while her corporate job paid the bills, Diana's true passion was becoming a triathlon athlete and documenting her journey on video, resulting in her eventually starting her own fitness blog called Lovejoy Fitness and a YouTube channel by the name of Heavy DJ. She started this channel all the way back in 2008
Don't fall
and
asleep.
over the years used it to document various parts of her life.
Wake
From
up!
meeting her parents after a long time
Wake
to going
up!
scuba
I thought that
diving
said
with her
eating her
husband.
parents.
At
That was
one point,
crazy.
she even tried to become a cooking show host of sorts.
Yeah. You're gonna have nightmares if you fall asleep to this.
Unfortunately, her channel never really took off, forcing her to eventually cut her losses and move on with her life in March of 2012. Or at least that's what it looked like from the outside. In reality, Diana's reason for abandoning her YouTube channel was kind of wholesome. You see, Diana and Greg had been trying
She
for
like
a baby
murdered a
for
couple
years by this
people.
point. Tragically, Diana had suffered 8 different miscarriages and was quickly losing hope. But then in September of 2012, the two were blessed with a perfectly healthy baby boy, marking an end to their struggle. However, what should have been a moment of celebration started a downward spiral of lies and betrayals, eventually culminating in an assassination attempt. Things started going downhill when just a few months after the birth of their son, Greg lost his job, leaving Diana as the sole breadwinner. The stress of the previous miscarriages, combined with the crushing weight of having to support a family in an extremely expensive city all on her own, spelled disaster for their marriage. It wasn't long before the two were constantly fighting with each other. Things escalated even further on July 9, 2014, when Greg returned home only to see a police officer waiting for him at the door. The officer explained that Greg wasn't allowed to enter his own home because, as it turned out, Diana had accused him of attacking both her and their son.
Yeah, she's quirky.
What followed was a nearly 2-year-long divorce mediation, during which the investigators found no evidence supporting Diana's accusations, allowing Greg to get a 50-50 custody of their son. Diana was also ordered to pay $120,000 as a part of their divorce settlement in late 2015. But before the divorce could be finalized, Greg received a phone call from an anonymous number that changed everything. The voice on the other end claimed to be a private investigator Diana had hired recently. And according to this investigator, he already had solid proof of the attack claims Diana had made against Greg. But for some unknown reason, he wanted to help Greg win the case, so he claimed to have left the documents taped to a power pole located on a small hiking trail near Greg's home. Greg naturally found this whole thing pretty suspicious and decided to take one of his friends with him to the pole on the night of September 4th, 2016. Sadly, despite his suspicions, he failed to grasp the true intentions of the strangely helpful private detective.
Hello, this is 911.
Yeah. My friend has just been shot.
Do you know who shot him?
There's a guy lying down like a sniper.
A sniper? Did you see him at all?
Briefly, we saw the gun, and he shot at us like 6 or 7 times.
When Greg reached the pole, a sniper opened fire on him, shooting him clean through the chest. Fortunately, the bullet missed his heart by mere inches, giving him a second chance at life. By the time the police arrived, the shooter had already fled the crime scene. But a quick survey of the area allowed the investigators to uncover a pair of towels the shooter left behind. Running a DNA test on these towels led to a man named Weldon McDavid, Diana's shooting instructor. Weldon tried to deny any involvement at first, but the evidence against him was overwhelming.
She was probably cheating with the shooting instructor, and then he killed that guy.
Another set of the same towels at Diana's place as well. They had also received CCTV footage of Diana buying the burner phone Weldon later used to lure Greg into the secluded area.
Yeah, she was probably cheating on him with that guy,
investigators also
and
found
then
the gun Weldon used on Greg, hidden in the rafters of his garage. By
Or
this
was with
point,
him.
it was clear that Diana was the one who wanted to get rid of Greg, likely to avoid paying the divorce settlement and keep
Oh, they
full
were already
custody of her
divorced.
son.
I see, but
Diana
still,
and Weldon were
they
arrested
were like
for
a
the
thing.
attempted assassination on Greg Mulvihill and tried for their crimes in November 2017. Both were found guilty, with Diana sentenced to 26 years to life and Weldon to a harsher 50 years to life.
Saying
The only
6-7
silver
after
lining in
6
this
or
entire
7
case
bullets were
is that
fired
Greg
is
was able to
insane.
make a full recovery and is now
That's
living with his son.
crazy. That's
The
good.
Gunnar Runar 87 channel on YouTube seems oddly wholesome at first glance. It's owned by an Icelandic boy named Gunnar Runar Sigthorsson and contains a single 3.5-minute video of him confessing his feelings to the girl he loves. The title translates to English as My Confession to Hildur. In it, he says things like,
Hún á nefna sérstakasta manneskja sem ég nokkuð tíma hitt. Ég verð svo ótrúlega glaður bara að vera nálægt henni. Það þarf ekki meira. Og þetta ætlað þér því að ég held sig orðin ástfangin með þér.
However, this seemingly heartfelt love letter turned out to be the key to solving one of the most horrific crimes in recent Icelandic history.
What the flip?
And it all led back to Gunnar and the troubled life he had as a child. You see, Gunnar didn't have a mother growing up, resulting in him getting extremely close with his father. However, on the night of September 20th, 1996, when Gunnar was just 9 years old, his father decided to end it all using a gun. What made this already messed up situation even worse was the fact that Gunnar was in the room with his father and witnessed everything.
Oh my god.
Unsurprisingly, this
That's
took a
insane
heavy
to
toll
do
on
to your
Gunnar's
child.
mental health. He withdrew from the world
Like
and
doing
refused
that
to
when
accept his
someone's in the
father's
room.
death as reality. Everything seemed hopeless for Gunnar. That is until primary school, when he met a girl named Hildur and instantly became infatuated with her. He'd admired her throughout school and into adulthood, but never found the courage to make a move, fearing he'd lose his only close friend. However, things changed in 2009 when Hildur got engaged to a man named Hannes. This gave Gunnar the push to do something about his feelings. But given his shy personality, he still couldn't confront Hildur directly. So, in March of 2009, he created a YouTube channel and uploaded his confession on there.
Crazy.
Hildur never reciprocated his feelings, but the two remained friends. Even Hannes, Hildur's now husband, didn't seem to mind Gunnar's company, something he likely regretted deeply just a year later. It all went down on the 14th of August 2010. Hildur was invited to a party that Gunnar was attending as well. But things got a bit out of hand, and Hildur ended up drinking too much and passing out. Given their closeness, the task of getting her home safely was handed to Gunnar. But instead of dropping her off at Hannes' house like he should have, Gunnar took her to his own home. By the time Hildur woke up, it was already morning. She was understandably furious with Gunnar and immediately called one of her friends to drive her home. But nothing could have prepared Hildur for the horrific scene she witnessed on the other side of her front door. Her husband Hannes was lying on the top of the staircase near their bedroom, submerged in a pool of his own blood.
Oh my god.
She ran outside and called the authorities. Sadly, it was already too late. Hannes had received over 20 stab wounds on his body, from his arms and legs to the back of his neck, and was long dead by the time Hildur found
Never
him.
trust anyone.
Given his condition, his death was ruled a homicide, and investigators
I think it's still good to trust people. Just be careful who you trust.
And while they initially suspected one of his business rivals of committing this horrific crime, it didn't take long for investigators to find Gunnar's video confession to Hildur and bring him in for questioning. Gunnar denied knowing anything about it and was eventually let go due to lack of evidence. Fortunately, not all hope was lost, because not long after that, investigators found a bloody shoe print next to Hannes' bed. Looking deeper into this print revealed that it belonged to a pair of limited edition Adidas shoes. At the time, there were only 18 of these specific shoes in all of Iceland, and Gunnar just so happened to own one of these pairs.
Yeah,
this was enough evidence to detain him once again. This also gave investigators the authority to do a thorough search of his belongings, resulting in them finding residue of Hannes' blood on his shoes, as well as in his car. Once presented with this evidence, Gunnar confessed to the murder. He also revealed that he'd been planning it for months, and even shoplifted the items he intended to use to avoid purchase records linking back to him. And while he didn't admit to it, Hildur also suspected him of spiking her drink that night, since she usually never passed out like that. After committing the crime, he also drove to a nearby pier and dumped items used in the crime into the sea to get rid of any evidence. It was a well thought out plan, since he was only caught because the garbage bag he used to hide his shoe prints tore open as he walked. As for his motive, it was just as everyone had expected, with him making it clear during the investigation, stating, "I loved Hildur. She was supposed to be with me. She was not supposed to be with him." Surprisingly, he was found not guilty during his first trial on March 1, 2011 by reason of insanity stemming from his messed up childhood. However, the prosecution argued that he was fully aware of his actions and escalated the case to the Supreme Court.
That's every murderer ever, like, has a messed up childhood.
And was sentenced to 16 years in prison. This was already lenient given the brutality of his crime, yet he ended up serving only half of that sentence as well. He was released under supervision in July 2019, and now works at a local warehouse.
That was crazy. That was very crazy. Wait, his first trial, there was multiple trials? Interesting. Let's see. Do you guys want to watch one more video, or should I end the stream there? I'm getting pretty eepy. Pretty eepy. I gotta go wash dishes. I think I might... They just live among us. Among us. Boop, 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 boop. I've almost fell asleep. Yeah, I think it's getting to be about that time, guys. I'm eepy and sick. And I'm gonna try to get Whoops to go with me to get some medicine from the store, maybe. And I put my list in Discord, better list. Okay, I'll check out your better list. Medicine, yeah, go eat medicine and sleep. Yeah, I'm sick. Guys, I go to work tomorrow. I feel like I should probably still go to work because I should wait to see if it gets worse before I call out. I'm not setting a good example to you all, though, by doing that. I mean, yeah, I'm totally calling out, guys. You don't want to get others sick. Yeah, I know. Well, I might just wear a mask. But it still hear me out. Don't care what you say. I think everyone's still hung up on Venom and Little Caesars. I think that's the... Wow, you can even see, like, throughout this whole thing that my eyes have been squinty the whole time because I'm just, like, sick and congested. Like, take a break. Yeah, I'm already taking off a couple days next month for some unspecified reasons. Wink, wink. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I feel tomorrow. Maybe I'll feel better tomorrow. Sleep tight, feel better, and talk to you soon. Puertas. Oh, puertas. Bye, Kaylin. Thanks for coming to stream. Yeah, I'm an anime dog girl. She's taking a break for a sub without chat. I wish. I wish. No, it's not something stream related. But yeah. Oh my god. Have a good night, guys. I hope you guys liked my sick stream of doing other things that we don't usually do. I think it's pretty fun. I think I want to do more streams like this where we just hang out. So, all right. I will rest up. I will try to get medicine. I will. Good night, guys. I hope you guys who are sick feel better too. Sleep well. I'm gonna take a break to go murder people. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see how I feel tomorrow. These streams are fun. Yeah, they're pretty fun. I like it. Alright, gamers. I will see you soon. Probably a lot this week if I